Hey everybody, welcome back to another Team Break Tuesday, except on a Monday. I'm not able to do any live streaming tomorrow. So we have our team breaks tonight, and we have a bunch of rounds of Chrome, Platinum Anniversary, a whole bunch of Chrome. There's some Super Mixers, a couple Bowman rounds as well. So if you'd like to participate and you're a Patreon member, there's still plenty of spots available in many of these rounds. And there's bounties out there as well for some of these rounds as well, where if you pull a certain numbered card, being I think the number tonight is 250 as a numerator, you'll get 250 bucks. So we'll go ahead and show you what we've got in this ABC. That's a Chrome Super Mixer to start things out. That has a lot of spots. All these with about 20 plus spots. B and C have lots of spots. D, E, F, Super Mixers. H is 2018. And we get over to the Chrome stuff then. That's going a little bit closer to going. J3 has about 10 spots left. K8's all sold out. We'll be doing that one pretty soon. K9 has spots available. L2 is Chrome Blasters. That has 11 spots left. The Chrome Jumbo round has some spots. Plenty of spots. 23 spots. O is going to go first tonight. That one's been, we're waiting on that one for a while. That's Series 2 Blasters, and it has the bounty on it. So we'll start off with some Series 2 Blasters. Also, Pack Wars, Troy, and also Ross B. You paid after it sold out. So I can move you over to a similarly priced round like Q, or I can give you a refund. Just let me know. Also, Platinum Anniversary looks like it's going to go. That only has a few spots left. I'm excited about that one. I love Platinum Anniversary. So R3 and R4, and then for round S, I hope we get that one going tonight and see what those light boxes have. That one's about half sold out. So my little spot here, Ross says, can you move me to R3? Yeah, just go ahead and send the difference over, Ross. I'll go ahead and take care of that right now. So Ross Berenstein is moving into R3. I think there's a difference there. So we have O, which is sold out. We have K8, which we'll probably do second. That's sold out. And then after that, R3 is getting close. How many spots left there? There's 4 spots left in that one. And in J3, I think, is the next closest one to going. That one has J3. That one has 10 spots left. L2 has 11 spots left, and S has 17 spots left. So those are the closest to go. We might get through those 6 tonight, and then maybe some more. Who knows? Q, for example, has 18 spots. That's jumbo. So let's go ahead and get going. We'll bring the randomizer in, and we will randomize the names for break O. So here is the randomizer. We'll scroll down and find the list randomizer there, and then let's figure out what team y'all get. And we'll rip through these boxes. These blaster boxes typically have about 1 numbered card per box. We'll do this one first. Since these folks have been so patient, this one's taken a couple weeks to sell out. So there's all the names. Let's randomize them, and here's all of the names in a new order, and let's go ahead and match them up with the team, and then cross your fingers. Hope you get a numerator of 250 for 250 bucks. There's a bounty on this one. So Patrick White will have the Arizona Diamondbacks, Jonathan Roberts with the Atlanta Braves, Ron Roberts has the Baltimore Orioles, Jason Sawyer with the Boston Red Sox, Anthony Z has the Cubs, Jason Sawyer with the Cincinnati Reds, Ron Roberts with the Cleveland Guardians, Jason with the Colorado Rockies, Keegan gets the White Sox, Nick gets the Tigers, Matt gets the Houston Astros, Jerome gets the Royals, Cruds gets the Angels, Timothy Ray with the Dodgers, Nicholas gets the Miami Marlins, Jonathan Roberts with the Milwaukee Brewers, Troy Fowler with the Minnesota Twins, Jonathan Roberts with the Mets, Donald Atkinson with the Yankees, Jerome has the Oakland A's, Drew Baker has the Philadelphia Phillies, Ron Roberts has the Pittsburgh Pirates. Next up, we got Jonathan Roberts with the Padres, Mariners, and Giants. Wesley Long has the St. Louis Cardinals, Timothy Ray with the Tampa Bay Rays, Patrick White with the Texas Rangers, Steven has the Toronto Blue Jays, and Jonathan Roberts with the Washington Nationals. We will be opening a grand total of, I believe it's 21 boxes, 20 plus a bonus box. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road so we can get to some Chrome. Nothing against this Series 2, but man, I am enjoying the chrome breaks a lot. So here's box number 1. The Stars of MLB cards, they're not numbered, so we're not even going to bother flipping those over. The best Star of MLB card you can find is going to be a chrome, but those aren't going to be numbered. I literally hate the Stars of MLB cards so bad. I don't know why. How many cards in the box, says Keith? There's 99 cards per box, so altogether there's going to be about 2,000 cards here to sort out. Pack Wars says, can we from O to M9? I paid the $41 difference. Sure thing. I'll go ahead and take a look at that. That is going to be a Sky Blue Babe Ruth. It is unnumbered. Unfortunately, there's usually one foil card of some sort. Usually it's going to be a blue or a purple. And then every now and then you'll come across a gold. There's a silver foil card. I bet you maybe 15 out of the 20 boxes have a blue or purple foil in it. Nothing yet in this box. And there's Willie Adames, Tristan Casas. Looks like we got a dud box to start things off. There is a Luis Robert Home Run Challenge card, which is a nice one. Then the next is crazy way to end the Mystery Box Monday video. Yeah, I should go through those cards as a special members only video or something. Like, what did he even have in there? It was like, I couldn't do it. Like, all the cards were damaged. It looked like that looked like my brother's card collection when he was 5. Like, seriously, that's the way my brother took care of cards. When I first got into cards, it was 1989. Then my brother saw me buying cards, and he just kind of followed my lead, like little brother kind of looking up to the big brother type deal. He's like, oh, my brother likes cards, I'm going to buy them too. And that's kind of the way he took care of his cards. Just threw them in a shoebox. And I probably did the same thing. I didn't take great care of my cards either, but that was, when you're 5 years old, you don't know any better. But those, I couldn't believe. And then to ask me to auction them off. There's Francisco Alvarez. That would be like me going into Walmart with something and be like, here, sell this for me. And then just leaving and expecting them to do it. Like, that's, I just don't like that. Nothing in this second box so far. So we'll see if he wants his cards back. So I read some comments. Here's a numbered card. It is 654. 654 on the Yan Gomes for the Cubs. First numbered card. Basically with this, you're just looking for the bounty. How do you buy a box, says Nathan? Well, all of our spots are sold on our Patreon page. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link in the description. Ian says, this is the inside dirt we like to hear about. Also, my dad taught us a game. You want some more inside dirt about why my brother's cards were destroyed? My dad taught us a game called Rounders, where basically you would take the cards and you would prop them up against the wall. I don't know if you could see that up there, kind of like that. Just prop them all up along the baseboard of your room. And then what you would do is you would take cards and you would flick them at them. And if the person that knocked the last card down got all of them. It was basically like a box score, but the problem was all your cards were being damaged in the process, which is probably why my dad's cards, all the corners are just completely destroyed. And I feel like we would always use my brother's cards whenever we played that game. Be like, let's use your cards. I don't think we actually kept the cards. Like, it was just like, oh, you knocked the last card down, you won. I think it was called Rounders. Did anyone else ever play that game? Is that a game from, my dad was born in the early 50s, so I wonder if that's a game from, kids that were growing up in the late 50s and 60s played that game. Hey, maybe you did. Maybe you were one of those kids that put cards in your bike spokes. I never did that. I never even realized that was a thing. I rode my bike everywhere, but I never put cards in my bike spokes. The second box produces a Royal Blue, which is not numbered, and a numbered card here. It's a Terran Vavra. It's a 1472 as we continue to search for the bounty number, which is 250. If you got a leaner, the other person got a chance to knock it down. Hey, it looks like you know what we're talking about. I think it was something like that. Mick says, anyone else play jacks? I played that early on. I think we may have had jacks, but I don't think I ever really learned how to play it properly. Those good old days back before the internet. JD says, I still put cards on my bike spokes. That's pretty hilarious. I should probably like do that. Put cards on my bike spokes and just go riding around like it's some like heavily trafficked bike area and see what people like, how people react.
Good night.
Good night. I love you.
Love you too.
There's Taylor Hearn. Let's see what else we have in this one. We got Chrome coming up next. Here's 464 out of 799. The magic number is going to be 250. That's a Brewers hit right there. I've had videos, like video ideas in my head for years now that I've wanted to do, but I never got around to them. I've got like probably 5 solid video ideas with strangers that would involve me involving strangers, and that might be one of them that I just came up with. All right, here we go with this next one. Ian says, what break should I buy? And all opinions are welcome. Well, if you wanted to go tonight, you're going to have to pick probably R3 or J3. Those are the most likely, or L2. You might be able to get S to go tonight, which is going to be 15 Platinum Anniversary boxes. Malcolm says, do you break mainly retail or hobby? Well, typically it's mostly hobby. Like if I'm looking down my list here and it's mostly hobby, there's another retail round, which is Chrome Blasters. But this one has been around on the board for a while now, so I figured we would do this one first for the folks that have waited. We have a congratulatory $10, I guess, claim your free Tops Now card. I think you get, that'll go to the A's. Oakland A's get any weirdo hits like that. So Oakland A's with a hit there. There's a gold card coming up at the end of this box. It's a Corbin Carroll. Let's see what else we have in this one. Kind of a crappy day here in Western Pennsylvania, by the way. The bounty number is 250. For $250. It'll just keep going up. If the bounty doesn't get hit, it'll go up a little bit. Ross says, why are there ads during the live stream? Is there ads during the live stream now? So did you just get cut off and have to watch an ad? There's 348. There should be one at the beginning. 250, not 215, 250. When we first did this, it was 215 for the release date. That one was 348. Michael King says, guess who's watching work again? Hey, Mike. I'm guessing you are. Peyton says, did you get my payment? I will check that out here in a second, and we will get you added to the list. White Sox Tom says, I have premium no ads. That would be annoying. So if I could turn that off so you don't have to deal with that, I would do that for you. Let me see if I can do that for you. Go to edit video. That might be a new thing they just kind of sneak in there. Oh, it says the only ad I have to see is at the start. Yeah, I don't put mid-roll ads into my live streams. Let me go to monetization and see what's there. Now, I have that turned off, so you can actually do that. It says automatically place mid-roll ads during the stream. That's off. It's not checked, so I never turn that on. That's weird. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you just refresh the page, Ross, because I always have that turned off. Now, later on, YouTube just goes and throws ads in my live streams. Peyton says, you are what the people call a dog. All right, thank you. And I feel like if I was watching a live stream live and like there's a big pool, I would be really upset if I missed the pool because I had to watch some freaking ad. So we don't want to do that to anybody, at least on the replay. If an ad pops up, it'll pick up right where it left off. There's a royal blue. Those aren't numbered, of Connor Capel for the Oakland A's. Got Austin Riley in there as well. There's the manufactured Chris Bryant patch. It is not numbered. Hey, Daniel Tossi's here. Says, alrighty, what do we need help filling? What's up, man? Hey, look at this. A case hit. Riley Green rookie home field advantage. Very nice for the Detroit Tigers. Let me check what's close. Some of these might already be sold out. I'll check it out here in a second. We're doing the couple blaster boxes first, since these folks had to wait for their break to fill for a couple weeks. Figured we'll get that one done first and foremost. And I'll go and look at the list right now, because R3 Platinum Anniversary is close to going. Just a couple. I mean, we're gonna do it regardless. So we have the following folks grabbing the spots. Let me go ahead and scroll around and get up to date, because it looks like there's maybe 5 or 6 payments that have come in. So Ross, we moved you already. I remember moving you, and we got your payment. Brian Yates has taken one in R3, so that one's put down. Kevin Newman in J3. Did I get that one? Let me see where I left off at. Nope, didn't get that one yet. I gotta find where I stopped at. Ron Roberts had 2 in R3. I have that one on there, and then Paul Kaufman grabbed 1 in A, so that's where I left off. There's a lot of payments that have come in. So I got Paul, and then J3 is going to be for Josiah Ewing. So we got you there. Kevin Newman grabbing 1 in J3. Brian Yates, I put him in there already for R3. Ross, we got you. Alexander Vanderstock wants 1 in R3, so we got that one. Pack Wars is going to say, take my spot from O, which was oversold, and move me to M9. So Pack Wars is in M9. Peyton Julio, you just made it barely into R3, but we got your payment, and you're on the list. And Ian Cooper has taken the last spot in R3, and he also grabbed 1 in J3. So R3 is sold out. There's an R4, though, we could get going. Ron Roberts put 1 in for J8, which is J8 is sold out. So I'm thinking Ron Roberts means 2 for J3. Ron, let me know if that's wrong. You put 2 J8s, but I'm guessing you meant J3. So now with this updated list here, and Andrew Dolwick just grabbed a spot, says, I want to know when we're going to finish the Trout break. Andrew, I have that list saved. You and Thomas Schaffner have spots saved in it. We're going to do that probably when Trout comes back. So I'll try to fill that here soon in a little bit. Maybe this week I'll put a post up. But I'm trying to wait for maybe the triumphant return of Trout. So R3 is sold out. We can go ahead and cross that one out. Okay, it's sold out. Oh, we're doing right now. J3 is the next closest one to going, and that one has about 5 spots left now. And L2 has now still 11 spots left, so that's, I guess, your updated list. Lots of people grabbing spots in R3 and got that one sold out. Let's check this next blaster. Eric says, imagine if YouTube threw in some ads during a live auction. That would be a crap show. Yeah, that'd be interesting. People are trying to bid on a card they really want. There's a couple seconds, and then you get a freaking mid-roll ad. That would not be good at all. Yeah, that would be... People would have to have, like, 2 accounts going. Like, you'd have to have, like, one on your phone and maybe one on your TV, so that if you did get an ad popping up on one of them, you'd still be able to bid on something. And we're sold out. Daniel Tozzi just sold out all of J3. He grabbed all 5 spots. Thanks, Daniel. Good luck in J3. We'll be busting those open in a little while. And look at this, another case hit. This time, it's going to be Tristan Casas right there. Tristan Casas, very nice. A case hit for the Red Sox. I can't believe we got 2 case hits of the home field advantage cards. See, Daniel Tozzi, I'm not Daniel Tozzi. He already grabbed all the remaining spots in J3, but I see that we have a super chat there, just a second too late, from Dean Fowler. So, Dean, I'm sorry, but J3 is all sold out. you literally just missed it by maybe a second or two, I can move you to L2 or another round, or I can give you a refund. Just let me know what you want me to do there, and we'll get you taken care of. That's pretty good. A couple case hits in some blaster boxes. And do we have a numbered card in here? We do not. Just a royal blue and a case hit. So the bounty still remains $250. What we'll do is if two people hit the bounty, they would split the jackpot. But we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I didn't win the Mega Millions when it was like $1.5 billion. I think somebody in Florida won that last week. Kiwi says, Tozzy always pushes them over the line. Thanks, Tozzy. We got Topps Chrome 10 boxes next. 10 hobby boxes after this. And then after that, it'll be Platinum Anniversary. And then after that, it'll be Break J3, which is a Chrome mixer. So there'll be lots of Chrome coming up. Those are all Chrome rounds. Right around the corner here. Take a look at this next one. By the way, tomorrow's video is going to be a Patreon video, a Patreon preview video. I'll show you what you get in a $99 box. Tom says, did you know GameStop sells cards? I heard that. I should probably go there and make a video about it. I don't think I ever did that video, but somebody suggested that before. And thank you very much. $4.75 for that idea. I might use that this week, Tom. GameStop, we'll see if they have maybe any Chrome there. I know Lids sells cards, which is always nice. Kiwi says, thoughts on Wander? That's still an ongoing investigation, so I just hope, like I said in the auction last night, I just hope it's not true. But if it is, I think his career's over. A la Felipe Vasquez, who was a Pirates All-Star pitcher a few years ago, and now he's in jail. And he'll never play baseball again in his life. All right, so on to the next box. If you're really curious about the Wander thing, you can just go and just Google Wander Franco's name. You can read all about it. Dean Fowler says, put me in L2. There he is. All right, we'll put you in L2. Dean, a.k.a. Troy Fowler, is now officially in L2. Yeah, he's on the restricted list, which is where they put players that have certain legal issues like that. So he will not be paid. He will not be able to play any games either. Typically with players with restricted lists, it's usually bad news. There's like weird like glitter on these cards. Can you see that? Let me zoom in on it. There's like weird, see that like glitter or something on some of these cards? Strange. Just a couple of them. Some glittery cards. Alek Manoah, Stars of MLB right there. We've got Tristan Casas right there as well. And there's good old Schwarby. Looks like Ron Roberts just grabbed a couple. And there's a 12 out of $9.99 on the Javier Assad. We'll get you fixed up here in a second, Ron. I'll be sending your team breaks from last week out tomorrow, Ron. I started shipping them today, but just ran out of time. The post office, I always start in the morning and I just work. And I'm like, I can get it done. And I work my way through as many letters as I can, do as many packs as I can, but just couldn't get them all done today. I think I left off, I think I'm in the M's somewhere around there. So yours will go out tomorrow from last week. Usually takes about five days to sort everything and maybe 2 days to ship it all. Scott says, I'm new to the channel. Welcome, Scott. Been watching the videos and was finally able to catch a live stream. That's awesome, man. Welcome. Glad to have you aboard. And Tanner says, you must be best friends with the people at the post office. Hey, they seem to be pretty nice to me. They let me back up to the back door and everything. So, like, I'm like, I got the privileges to back up and ring the back doorbell, put my car right up against the dock there and bring everything. I had a whole carload today because I shipped out, literally my entire car was filled. I shipped out all the $51 boxes today. And then also a whole bunch of the team breaks and most of the auction stuff from last night. There's a 681 right there. 681 is the numbered card on the Taylor Hearn, but it's not going to be a bounty-worthy card. Ronald Acuna Jr. manufactured. So we'll show you the blaster in the $51 tier tomorrow officially, and then we'll also show you the preview of the $99 tier along with the packs, so you know what you can expect this month. I figured, you know what? We're might as well do that. The subscription boxes this month have been very, very poor in terms of the output. We haven't really pulled anything from any of them, so see how we do tomorrow. Scott says, your channel actually got me back into buying trading cards. Nice. Joyce says, can't wait to get my $51 box. Going to put on my new channel. New channel for Julie. Awesome. Hope you pull something good. Steve Z's in the house. What's up, Steve? Keith says, again, tonight my wife is working. I'm looking to buy. All right, man. Hey, if you're on Patreon, we got spots left in, I think. J3 just sold out. L2 is moving along nicely now as well, so we have spots available in some rounds. Daniel Tozzi grabbed some spots in Break S. I don't even know how many. And he says, I want to see some light boxes get broken tonight. I'm going to have to figure out the math here on this one. Unless you want to tell me how many spots that's for, Daniel. Ron Roberts just grabbed 2 in L2. So we'll put that there. And Anthony Mariscal grabbed a spot in L2 as well. So L2 drops down 3, now down to 8. And we'll see what happens with S. S might be going tonight as well. 4 spots. Alrighty. So thank you very much, Daniel Tozzi with 4. If that one gets close enough in S, we'll still do it. And I'll just grab a few spots to run it. It still needs some help. That's down to 14 spots in Break S. Those are the ones that are closest to going tonight. All right, so on to the next big old stack here. Michael Harris, star of MLB card right there. We've got a blue of Andrew Velasquez. The mix is whatever you're doing tomorrow night, have fun. Thanks, man. It'll be some family stuff. There's Michael Harris. Miguel Cabrera right there. And a 60 out of 76 on the Thairo Estrada. Thairo Estrada right there. Hey, Sandra. My weekend was pretty good, pretty busy. A lot of sorting cards and doing packages. But overall, a decent weekend. When are we doing the rest of the 2011 update? We'll wait until Trout comes back. We'll probably get it going here maybe the end of the month. What box are we up to? Ross, I'm not sure. I just know how many boxes are left. I counted out 20 boxes and put them in a box. And I've just been pulling out of the box. So I don't have like I don't have the box. I don't have the boxes lined up in front of my face, but you must be tired of Series 2, huh? It's almost done. I'll be getting into Chrome here in a second. Just looking for some numbered cards here. Always can find Series 2 on the shelves at my Walmarts. They're always available. Even the Chrome. Hey, look at that. Garrett Mitchell. That's going to be gold numbered out of 75. 24 out of 75. Chrome has been just sitting around at my Walmarts. It's just sitting there. People might, I tend to go, I don't know why I go to Walmart so much. It's like, oh, I think I need this. Well, looks like I need toothpaste. I'm making a special trip to Walmart. There's Johnny Cueto. So I've noticed that I go there maybe every other day, it seems like. There might, maybe one person every other day picks up a Chrome box from the past week. It looks like there might be 8, 9 boxes left, Ross. Do pickup orders. I did those years ago. I usually am a kind of a small time shopper. I just like to go and get it myself. I usually don't do massive orders. Yeah, they always have cards as well, Michael. There's a lot of the Walmarts around here. In Western Pennsylvania, in general, seems like there's usually cards, except for that week when the lady went on vacation. Like, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And I feel like she was gone the weekend before, too. Michael Scott says my local Walmart in Bell Vernon just stocked today. So they stock on Mondays. Weird. It's a weird day. I feel like around here it's usually Friday. There's a Evan Longoria. Malcolm says, honey, I have to go to Walmart for the 10th time today to get Chrome. I mean bread. There's Chris Sale. $3.77 on that one. Yeah, I don't really buy the Chrome boxes because I have cases of them that I bought for my Patreon members. So if I ever feel like I just need to open a Chrome box, I can just go grab one out of those cases. But that it is tempting. If they weren't $40, probably would do it. I picked up a select box the other day just on a compulsory buy. It's like, yeah, I think I'm going to buy one of these. I didn't open it yet. It's like, I think I'll just make a short and open the $17 box. And I just never got around to it. Here's this next one. Corey says, Topps Chrome's overpriced. It's a great product. But Alex says it's because of the buybacks. Every now and then, Daniel, not too often, but every now and then I will feel the need to open a box. Malcolm says his Walmart is always bare for cards. I read that all the time in the comments. Anytime there's an overflowing Walmart around here, not everybody, but a lot of people say, I wish my Walmart looked like that. It's going to be a lot of cards to sort in this round, by the way. Like $2,000, 2,000 cards. Actually 2,100 cards. Because we have put in a 21st box. So lots of Anthony Volpe rookies and stuff like that. How much is a hobby box of Chrome? It's about $185, I think, right now for a box of those. By the way, Bowman Chrome, that's a great Father's Day Ohtani. None of these have been numbered yet on the manufacturer. Adam Frazier is not going to be numbered either. I guess tomorrow Bowman Chrome drops. That'll be interesting. Looking forward to that. I like Bowman Chrome. I got to take a look at the checklist to see who the next big rookie is or the next big prospect, 1325. There's always 3 different Bowman releases, and it's usually trying to learn all these guys. Like, who do I have to look out for? Now who's the best amateur prospect that we got to look out for? All right, there's just a few boxes left here, maybe 6 or so. Bowman Chrome is always a good one. I like opening those boxes. Maybe they will put on sale a case, and I'll be able to grab a case. Bowman Chrome is going on sale this week. I know I have a case of Archive Signature Series coming in. Can only get one case. The allocations are just really just clamped down. So my case guy who used to be able to get me like, hey, you want like 15 cases of Archive Signature Series? Heck yeah. Now it's like, well, I can only get you one. Bowman Draft is typically a December release or so, Hoosier. So you'll be looking for Paul Skeens in that. Number 1 overall pick in the draft, he'll go in there. Number 2 overall pick will go. Dylan Cruz was the number 2 overall pick. A lot of people thought he may be number 1, but he was kind of being a big baby, and saying he didn't want to come to Pittsburgh. So Pirates didn't draft him. And he'll be held back for 2024 Bowman. So Dylan Cruz will probably be the number 1 guy. Typically, historically, we've seen them hold the number 2 overall draft back for 2024 Bowman. That's a 190 on the Padres card. Close to the 250. The mix says useless random facts. I don't collect modern anymore except for Topps Holiday. That makes sense. Topps Holiday is a good one. I feel like I want to maybe try to put together the Platinum Anniversary set. I don't know why, but I really like that set. Maybe it's all the numbered cards in there. Paul Skeens in that. Most interesting thing I heard today. Yeah, Paul Skeens in the minors. He made his debut, his minor league debut, and he's blowing people away with 101-mile-an-hour fastballs. Alan Ginter is coming out soon as well. It's due this month. I ordered a freaking crap load of cases. I figure, all right, we'll open some cases and breaks, and then the rest of the cases, I'll just bust open the cases and put the packs into my September Patreon packs. Those will be fun for folks to rip into, I guess. Looking for hot box packs and relics and maybe a couple autographs here and there. Typically with Allen and Ginter, it's kind of a relic heavy release. All right, on to the next one here. Cosmic Chrome, yeah, they are releasing that. I missed it, though. There's another freebie for the Royals, free Topps Now card. Football and basketball are high. Yeah, football and basketball. I don't know about those sports. I don't know anything about them. Bo Bichette right there. I feel like baseball's been the best performing one over the past year in terms of the market. I feel like basketball especially has been really going down. Brendan Dillon with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, man. Says, are you going to the East Coast National? I was going to probably about a month ago. I had plans just in my head, loose plans. It's kind of the way I plan things. I always just loosely plan it in my head. Like, I want to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. But I was thinking about maybe going to there's a Geraldo Perdomo 905. I was thinking about maybe going to probably like a Yankees game and then going to the East Coast National and going to see a Broadway show. But I'm not going to be able to do that plan anymore. I've got a new set of plans. But it would have been fun, so maybe next year I'll do that. So we check out. We got 4 boxes left in this round, so if you are sick and tired of Series 2, don't worry. We're almost done. We're getting into Chrome in a second. We're going to be looking for some of the big cards in there. Dean Fowler says, I hit a Miguel Vargas radiating rookie and a Bowman Chrome out of 5. Red Christian Vaquero. That's some very good stuff. Brent says, darn, it was my first show. I was hoping to meet you, man. Sorry about that. We will probably cross paths at some point. I'm sure you'll go to the National at some point. I have not missed the National in years. I'm always at the National. There's Jesus Luzardo. There's Jose Altuve there as well. We've got Bo Bichette right there, Austin Riley. And we wrap this box up. There's Eloy Jimenez. Got Adley Rushman there. And now there's just 3 boxes left after this one. Corey says, I hit a Juan Soto Technicolor auto out of 99 from a Chrome box yesterday. Man, that's nice. Those Technicolor inserts, that's the way to go. If you want to find veteran autographs, otherwise it's going to be all rookie autos. Nothing wrong with that if you're pulling good rookie autos, and we'll be pulling a bunch of them here in just a couple minutes because we only have 3 boxes left to do after this one. We'll randomize the spots for K8, and we'll be busting open 10 hobby boxes of Chrome in just a few minutes after we finish this one up. Christopher Morel, star of MLB card right there. This might be the last time you see Series 2 blasters in a break on the channel, so rest in peace to this round. We always like to bring back certain rounds, like the Chrome rounds. I always bring those back. Those are really fun to do. I had a lot of fun with Platinum Anniversary, despite the cards being flipped every which way. That was a little annoying. There's a Marcus Stroman, blue, not numbered. Wonder how update's going to be this year. That's going to be interesting. 2023 Topps Update, usually a really hot release with lots of rookies, but I'm scratching my head. Who's even going to be the top rookies to chase after? It's not going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Did they save anybody that we don't know about or remember? It'll be interesting to take a look at that. See if there's anyone worth chasing in 2023. Topps Update. All right, just a couple boxes left here. Oh, yeah, Matt McLean, but when did he come up? That's the thing. When was his debut? Because if he debuted in, like, after June 6th, he's likely not going to be in there. But Matt McLean would be a nice one. Here's this. I guess I could go and look it up on Baseball Reference when he debuted. Audrey says, do you know how long it usually takes to get a redemption back? I'm waiting on a black gold Juan Soto auto. Usually from Topps, it's a few weeks. It's not Panini level, where it can take many years to infinity. Oh, man, 257. You missed it just a little bit there. 257. 250 is the magic number. Close. Alex has 8 redemptions out there he's waiting for. Redemptions are just awful. They should just get rid of those altogether. Justin Turner, it's going to be a blue, not numbered. Oh, May 15th. Yeah, he'll be an update then, for sure, Matt McLean. That'll be a good one. One box left after this one. And then we're getting into the hobby boxes. Good old Corby Carroll right there. Flip these around. We got Nathan Eovaldi. There's Dakota Hudson, Gunnar Henderson, Gabriel Moreno's in there. Zach Wheeler's numbered. It's an 1871 on the gold card. See if we get lucky enough to find a second numbered card. Usually it's 1 per box. Star of MLB. Actually, it's a home run challenge card of J-Rod. Who says, I only bought 1 box of Series 2, and it gave me an O'Neill Cruz home field advantage. Nice. Just saw word that Pirates lost to the frickin' Mets. Of all the teams, they lost to the lowly Mets. But I saw that O'Neill Cruz should be back in September now. So he'll be back sometime this year. He fractured his ankle on April 10th, so he only played like a week and a half of the season. A lot of people were hyping O'Neill Cruz, especially O'Neill Cruz. He said at the beginning of the year in spring training, he said, my goal is to be a 40-40 guy this year. 40 home runs, 40 steals. Who knows? Maybe he would have been a 40-40 guy, but he freaking fractured his ankle in the second week of the season. So hopefully that doesn't impact his speed that much, because he could fly. Him and Ellie De La Cruz, man, those guys are going to have a lot of parallels drawn between them, playing in the same division, similar body structures, tall and lanky, similar positions, both infielders. They even, kind of look the same from afar. If they're just so tall and wiry, and tons of power on from both of them. O'Neill Cruz was setting StatCast records last year for hard hit baseballs. Ellie De La Cruz setting StatCast records for base running speed, flying around the bases. Yeah, we got O'Neill Cruz from the Dodgers for Tony Watson, so thank you very much for that. Tony Watson, a middle reliever, who was good. I like Tony Watson, but he's a good middle reliever, but not worth a potential major star. Nothing numbered here. This Tommy Edman appears to be a gold. Is it numbered? I don't see... Oh, there it is, 16 out of 75. It's on the front in the corner. And that will wrap up break O. So O's in the books. It's time to get into break K/8. Julio says, don't remind me. Yeah, there's lots of bad trades out there like that have happened. Hey, White Sox used to have Fernando Tatis and traded him for freaking James Shields. Lots of similar deals where prospects were very young and went on to blossom into major stars. All right, so break O is done. Let me clean this up, and we'll get into break K8. Joseph Scott says, are there any R3 spots left or R4? Let me check on that. I know R3 is sold out. R4 definitely has spots left. So let me update this list, and then we'll go ahead and break open 10 hobby boxes of Chrome, which will be known as break K8. Let's see here. Alexander Vanderstock grabbed one in S. Kevin Newman grabbed one in L2. Let me see where I left off here. So Kevin Newman's in L2. I got that one. That leaves about 6 spots left there. Alexander Vanderstock is in S, which leaves about 12 spots there. And Samuel Hitt. Great name for someone participating in breaks for sure. So let me go ahead and update this now. This is now, S is way down from 17 down to 11. And L2 just dropped. I'll get you a new list here in a little while. That one has, what is it, 6 spots left. J3 sold out. So let's do break K8 right now. We'll go back to random.org. We'll randomize the spots. Then we'll rip through 10 hobby boxes. Here's the list randomizer. Here's break K8. There's a bounty. It's $250 if you pull card number 250 as a numerator. There's all the names. Let's go ahead and mix them up and see who gets what. In this next round, we got Matthew getting the Washington Nationals as he's spot number 30. And Lamar Thomas lucks out and gets the Diamondbacks, which is a good team to get for this because of Corbin Carroll. So Lamar Thomas with the Diamondbacks. Matthew Seidman gets the Atlanta Braves. So that's good for Matt. He'll have all those Acuñas. Ron Roberts gets the Orioles. Jebber gets the Red Sox. Alexander gets the Cubs. Phillip gets the Cincinnati Reds. Matthew with the Guardians. Jason Sawyer with the Colorado Rockies. George Weinert with the Chicago White Sox. Lamar also has the Tigers. Matt Seidman with the Houston Astros. Jonathan Roberts has the Royals. Connor T gets the Angels. Jordan gets the Dodgers. Pat Gores gets the Miami Marlins. Phillip gets the Milwaukee Brewers. Will Sullivan gets the Minnesota Twins. Then we have John Cashman with the Yankees. Iconics gets the Oakland A's. Will O'Sullivan gets the Philadelphia Phillies. Craig Davidson gets the Pittsburgh Pirates. Julian Wells gets the Padres. Matthew T gets the Seattle Mariners. Jack Collin gets the San Francisco Giants. Ron Roberts with the St. Louis Cardinals. Troy Fowler with the Tampa Bay Rays. Jebber with the Texas Rangers. Kevin gets the Toronto Blue Jays. And Matthew gets the Washington Nationals. So that's the lineup for K8. Jerome says, you forgot one Bowman blaster for O. I actually tossed in a Series 2 blaster instead. I did 21 blasters. I did not do a Bowman blaster. Did I make a mistake on that one, Jerome? Let me go back and check. I know I did 21 blasters. I haven't picked an extra one. Break O. Oh, yeah, you're right. You are right. Thanks for noticing that. I forgot I added an extra Bowman blaster. Good call, Jerome. Run out in the hallway and do a quick Bowman blaster, and then we'll get into K8. So here's the bonus one. Bowman blaster. These cards will be added into your team bags if you pull any out of here for break O. So we'll just take a minute to do a box of these real quick. Maybe give you a shot at an autograph. Kim Collier's in there. And we'll see what else we have, and then we'll get into the Chrome boxes. And hopefully we can pull some good stuff. Adley Rutschman, Corbin Carroll, Drew Jones, Junior Caminero cards in there. So that'll be nice for those 4 teams. Matt McClain, prospect card. He's a good one. Lunar Glow's coming up. No autographs so far in this one. Mikey Romero is the Lunar Glow. A Junior Caminero Chrome card. So the Rays having some extra luck because of this box. Caminero is arguably the top guy now in Bowman. So nice stuff right there. Sorry that I forgot that one. So much stuff always going on these break days. So much stuff to keep track of and payments coming in and all that stuff that sometimes I make a mistake. And thanks, Jerome, for, pointing it out. All right, 10 boxes. So I savagely assault the tripod there with these boxes, not on purpose. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty, so a whole bunch of Topps Chrome boxes. There's 10 of them here. There's a bounty in effect. Toss that empty case out in the hallway. And here we go for Topps Chrome, officially known as break K8. There's 1 autograph per box, and typically a few numbered cards per box as well. We're hoping that we can find top-notch rookies. I'd like to find some cards that I can make shorts out of, or some pulls that I could make into a short. Just reminded myself I didn't do a short today. I'll have to maybe do one afterwards. You know what? I think I have one already uploaded. I can just go ahead and make it live right now, if anybody cares. I try to do the shorts. The Mystery Box Monday. Anyone watch that? What did you think of the Mystery Box Monday that was sent in? I did not even know what to think about that. Let's do this one. I'll go ahead and make this one public now. It's just a sterling little short there from last week. Every now and then you get some stuff that just makes you shake your head. Yeah, there's the list. 6 spots left in L. Joe says that literally made me mad. Hey, look at that. Eggy Rosario starts us off. It is a 90 out of 499. I don't know why I thought that was Tatis for just a second. Eggy Rosario for the Padres. Autograph right out of the chute. And hey, look at that for Matt Seidman. That's a $40 card right there. Very, very nice. It's a refractor. Go and take that to your hobby shop. We've got Kyle Tucker, numbered 17 out of 75. Homie says, I hope that Mystery Box Monday was a joke because it was ridiculous. I don't think it was a joke, because there was Michael Jordan's short print in there from 90. It was the only card that was really in a top loader. And then I looked closer and it had kind of a bum corner anyway. Julio says, MBM is always great, but the last box upset me when I saw the Jordan. Yeah, I mean, at least it was in a top loader. Like, I was just thinking about those cards. Those boxes going along conveyor belts, you know, being tossed into bins and stuff like that. All those cards just rummaging around back and forth, being damaged the whole way. Alex says, how to lose $500 in 30 seconds. Yeah, exactly. There was some Acuña's in there, second-year cards and everything. I didn't even really look through them all because I saw the condition. I was like, I can't do anything with these. 130 out of 250 on the Starling Marte. We'll see if the guy wants his cards back, but I'm telling you, those aren't worth anything in that condition. Hey, look at that. Matt Seidman racking them up. Another $40 card right there. It is a Ronald Acuña Jr. Prism refractor. $40 more for Matt. So Braves are a great team to have in Chrome Break. Same thing with the Angels, is Acuña and Ohtani seem to be slam dunk MVPs. Ohtani is more of a slam dunk. I would say Ohtani is probably about 99% likely, and I would say Acuña is probably about 85% likely to win the award in their leagues. And he says, I think he sent to the wrong jabs. Your bro would love a random box of cards. I think my brother would have cringed at that. He wouldn't have liked all those cards in that kind of shape. He probably would have had a more visceral reaction than me. He probably would have tossed it all straight in the trash can. But just in case that guy was being genuine, I did want to give him a chance to reclaim his cards. If he pays the shipping, I'll ship him back. I'll just retape the box and ship him back. There's Avisail Garcia. That is a 298. 298 on that one. 250 is the magic number. After this one, we're doing Platinum Anniversary, so get ready for that. I like Platinum Anniversary. That one always takes me a long time, though. I think last time it took me like a freaking hour to go through it. I'll try to go through it a little bit quicker so we can get to some other rounds and you don't have to stay up till like 1 a.m. to get your round in if you're going to be in like L2 or whatever. Platinum Anniversary, they freaking flip the cards every which way, though, so it really slows it down because I got to redo him. Matt Olson, I believe, does have a Chrome card. Why wouldn't he? You know, he's a great veteran, starter, all-star and everything. Now you're going to have me looking for him. There's Christopher Morel. That is a 70 out of 199. Any Chrome Jumbos tonight? We do have a Jumbo round. It is not close to going. Bryce Turing is going to be the next autograph for the Milwaukee Brewers. Mike King says, I think if your brother got that box, he would have made it a permanent fixture in the background. Maybe. Yeah, that's... I should just forward... If the guy never claims that box after like a month or two, I should just forward that box onto him. With literally the same exact note with my name cut off. Like, here, auction these cards for me and see what he says. My birthday's coming up in late October, Ryan. I don't know why, but I'm kind of looking forward to fall. I don't know why. Summer's almost over, which kind of stinks because it's going to be getting up at 5:30 every morning again. But I kind of like fall a lot. It's a great season here in Western PA. All the leaves change colors. You get nice, cooler weather. Tanner says, does he watch your videos? Now he knows this. I don't know if he watches the live streams because, you know, sometimes they're a bit longer. And I think he's actually on vacation right now. So he's probably chilling on the beach somewhere. Alex, we have the same birthday. How about that? You're my birthday brother, man. What year were you born? Wouldn't that be crazy if we were born on the exact same day? There's Michael Stefanik, 390. Brandon, do you have the same birthday as me as well? Just a bunch of birthday buddies I am discovering. I remember when I was growing up, there was this one kid in my class that had the exact same birthday as me. His name was Brian S. Oh, I'm a little bit older than you. 97. That's still pretty cool. Birthday buddies. Anyone that shares my birthday with me, I always remember them. Unfortunately, one of those people is Hillary Clinton. But Francisco Liriano, for example, shares my birthday. So I like that because he's a Major League Baseball player. I'm trying to think if there's any other successful Major League Baseball players that have that birthday. You can actually go to Baseball Reference. Brandon says it could be worse than Hill Dog. Yeah, I don't know. Alex says, I wish you didn't tell me that. Yeah. Well, hey, we share a birthday, so we can just forget that we share it with her. That's a 293 out of 299. Michael says, I know it's crazy. Your brother made videos about 80s and 90s cards because they're nostalgic for him. I'm so young. To me, that 2011 Topps is nostalgic. How about that? Yeah, that's true. Like, for you guys that are in your 20s, there's Tyler Freeman. That's true. Like, you gotta... For me, 89 is, like, the year. Casey says, still like you. Thank you, Casey. 89 is the year for me when I just kind of remember cards as magical. And for a lot of you guys, you weren't even born in 89 yet. That would be like me, like, remembering back to, like, I don't know, like 72 Topps. I have no 72 experience whatsoever. Not around in the 70s. Missed the Pirates win their only World Series. Michael says, I remember hunting for the Diamond Mike Trout. I would save up to get a blaster every 2 weeks. Did you ever find it? I've still never found that card. I've been hunting for that card for a long time. I feel like I've opened plenty of 2011 Update here on the channel. I try to do it whenever I can. And unfortunately, never have pulled it. I pulled the gold card once. And it seems like we pull his rookie card every time we look for it because it's a base card. It's always fun to pull it. There's that Matt Olson. So for those of you wondering if Matt Olson had a card, there it is. So, I mean, that's one you can stash aside just in case. Just in case Ronald goes cold the last month and a half and Olson just catches fire and hits 60 home runs and wins the MVP award. Josiah says, it seems like we're all around the same age in here. I'm 1981. There's always a nice range. We got the old schoolers that have been around collecting cards since before we were born, and then we're the old guys to some of these younger folks in here that are born in the 90s and maybe even the 2000s. Nice range of folks. There's Michael Ciane. That's a 48 out of 150. Michael King was born in May of 2001. That's crazy. I was, let's see here, May of 01. I would have been a sophomore in college. Man, time flies. Cody Bellinger, that is a 68 out of 399. On to the next box. The mix is 79. Before you know it, a lot of us will be retiring and then just... What do you do when you retire? Hang out and just go to baseball games? I don't even know what I'm going to do when I'm retired from my job. Probably do a lot more traveling. Josiah says, still be in breaks when I'm 81 years old. Hey, maybe I'll still be... I hope I live until I'm at least 81. That'd be interesting to see what kind of energy I still have at age 81 if I'm still breaking cards. Might be like, all right, guys, it's 6 o'clock. I'm going to head to bed now. But I'll be up tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. with the new release of 2060 Topps Series 1 or whatever. There's Alec Manoah. That'd be great to still be 80 plus years old and still loving something you loved when you were a kid, which is what baseball cards was. There's a second Eggy Rosario. So the Padres and Julian Wells is getting those. Julian Wells with the Padres. You got two Eggy Rosario rookie autos coming your way. Trying to think of people that I knew that were in their 80s were basically just my grandparents. I'm trying to think what they would do. I think they just, I remember that my one grandpap really loved gardening, so he would just always be outside gardening. He loved playing the piano. And my grandma would just love to cook all the time, watch some TV, nothing too crazy. And then my other grandparents, they were also really into gardening. You know what? I'll probably be a gardener. I'll probably have a big old garden. Maybe move to a farm. I guess it's in my blood. Now that I think about it, they were both big into gardening. And when I was a kid, I used to be into growing pumpkins in my backyard. Just pumpkins, nothing else. Wouldn't grow corn or beans or any of that. I only like growing pumpkins. That's a 113 on the Clayton Kershaw. One year, I grew a pumpkin that was over 100 pounds. Thought that was pretty cool. One of those Big Mac pumpkins. Fresh squeezed orange juice, says the mix. Big Dan just bought a spot in L2. Thanks, man. I'll get you added in there in a second. We are careening towards R3 next, which will be the Platinum Anniversary. We got 4 more boxes to go with Chrome. So far, we haven't had a monster hit yet, unfortunately. Haven't been able to use a one-touch tonight. Big Dan says, didn't know what to send for shipping. Let me know. Don't need to worry about any shipping costs. Michael says, you never know. My grandfather is retired. He cuts grass. He does all kinds of stuff. Trees, has a huge garden, 24 fruit trees. He's 72, never stops. I feel like that's what you got to do. Like if you're, I couldn't imagine just sitting around. Like even like if I'm retired and still like doing packages and stuff, at least I'm staying busy. That's a good one right there. Masataka Yoshida, Boston Red Sox. That one is for Jebber. So Jebber, very nice. Hey, we always talk about terrible penmanship, how these guys look like maybe a second grader could write better than them. Yoshida with a good signature there. Look at that. That is a nice signature from Masataka Yoshida. I got to give that an A. A lot of these guys, like Tyler Megill, can only draw a little curly Q, and that's it. It's terrible. Corey says, we grow pumpkins. He says, you grow pumpkins and I love making beef jerky. Never attempted to make beef jerky. But there's, that's pretty popular. Probably a good hobby to have. Because beef jerky, if you go to buy it in the store, is pretty expensive. I remember my daughter wanted beef jerky. I was like, all right, go grab a pack. And it's like, comes out to be like $9. I'm like, holy cow. Could have bought like a whole dinner for that at some places. The mix says, did you like growing pumpkins because of the jack-o'-lanterns? I guess so. I don't even know how I got into it, but I did somehow and grew them for years when I was a kid. There's William Contreras, 61 out of 125 on that one. Another Ronald Acuna Jr. base card there. And we've got four hobby boxes left of Chrome before we get into the Platinum Anniversary, which is right around the corner. So here's this next one. I like Platinum Anniversary a lot. You'll be seeing those packs in your Patreon packs this month. Michael says, we used to grow those giant pumpkins. We grew a 300-pounder once. Man, that's crazy. I think I got one over 100 when I was like 9. But I guess you can like feed them with milk and stuff. Which will make them, it's like putting your pumpkins on steroids. Maybe that should be something that I have my kids get into. We can try to get a pumpkin into the fair. That'd be cool. The big event around these parts is the Westmoreland County Fair, which I think starts maybe next weekend. And I submitted, I think I submitted one of my pumpkins there once. We've got Ezekiel Tovar, 219 out of 350. Just missed the bounty there. 219, 250 is the number you want. I just found out that my community has a wiffle ball tournament every year. And I was like, what? Yeah, they have a wiffle ball tournament. It was like on August 5th this year, and I just missed it. You make a team of like 5 to 7 players. Right? I think you have to roster 7 players, and 5 people play the field at once. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? That would be the greatest thing ever. We're doing that next year. And hopefully making some videos out of it. I'll have to get a squad together. Get an all-star team. And try to go for the gold. It's a slow pitch. You're allowed to throw knuckles and curves. But you can't fast pitch. There's Josh Lester. So you can't be throwing like 80 mile an hour nasty, crazy stuff. I don't know how they enforce that unless they have a speed gun back there. 15 out of 75 on Luis Ariz. There's a $40 Ohtani refractor, which will be worth $40 as soon as he wins that MVP award, which is a foregone conclusion. Do you get a trophy? I don't know. It's a community league. I was looking at stuff to sign the kiddos up for this fall, and I was like, wow, what's this? Wiffle ball league? What is that? And it's like, it said like 7th annual. I was like, I could have been doing this for like the last 4 years. So next summer, I'm going to have to pay close attention and then maybe get a dream team together. Maybe get some of my ex-students back to play college baseball now and be like, hey, I've got one student who's a D1 baseball player. I think he's a junior now out in Ohio. There's another one that's, I think, D2. We go get them. Do you kids play pickleball? I bought my daughter a pickleball set, but we've yet to try it out yet. She was more into badminton, and I was like, I'm hearing all about this pickleball too, so I'll just buy you this. But we haven't broken it out yet. that's something we should do here maybe soon, is break out the pickleball and give that a try. I don't know a thing about it, except it has a net and a paddle and a ball. I'd probably have to watch some videos about it, but from what I hear, pickleball is quite addicting. So maybe give that a try. I've got all these things that I want to do and goals. I got to get my kids to learn how to ride a bike. Only one of them has any desire to ride a bike. That's my oldest daughter. The other ones, every time I put them on a bike, they're like, nope, I don't want to do this. Nope, not for me. I think it would be so cool to be able to go on a trail somewhere and just we all ride. There's Kanan Smith. It's a 14 out of 399. I learned to ride a bike when I was 4. I remember my dad took me over to Field 3 at the baseball fields where we grew up. There's legendary Buddy Kennedy, who led the league in autographs last month with 9. We pulled his autograph 9 times. But I remember he just pushed me, and I was screaming and crying, and he just made me do it. Or I would fall. And then I eventually just got it. I feel like I learned to swim that way too. I feel like I was pushed off a diving board when I was like in 1st grade. I just remember panicking and thinking I was going to die at a pool somewhere. I think it was at the high school. It was like in swimming lessons. I can't remember who pushed me off, if it was a swim instructor or what. But I remember that that's how I learned to swim when I was probably in 1st grade. I remember being utterly frightened. Daniel says, I did that to my son. I threw him in and said, sink or swim. That's not, that's a good way to do it. Then they will learn to swim that way for sure. The mix says, your kids don't know, but riding a bike is the ultimate freedom. You put your younger kids on training wheels. Yeah, there's training wheels. They just don't like it. Too scared. I'm thinking about just saying, all right. I did this with my son the other day. I made him exercise and walk on the treadmill for a half mile until he could use his iPad. I was like, you want your iPad? You're gonna have to do a little bit of exercise there, buddy. I want you to, walk a half mile on the treadmill. That's a 62 out of 99. And so he did, and then he got his iPad time. But I was thinking, hey, maybe no more iPads until you ride your bike for an hour or something like that. Because they love Roblox. It's this game on the iPad. And that would be like, I remember when I was learning to play baseball as a kid, I remember being bribed. My dad, when I was 4, used to bribe me to play baseball or wiffle ball in the backyard with G.I. Joes. And I still, even though free G.I. Joe just for playing baseball, I still gave him a hard time, didn't want to do it. It wasn't until all my friends I saw playing baseball that I wanted to really get into it too. So I don't know. Maybe I need to round up all the neighborhood kids and be like, hey, come start riding through my yard with your bikes. Bobby says you have a comp on Bobby Witt Jr. game used signed batting gloves. I don't know. Maybe go on eBay and see what they go for. I have no idea. Maybe a couple $100. If there's no COA, then it's going to be, who knows? That's 175 out of 199 on the Caleb Killian. And a numbered Titans card. It's a 50 of 50 for the Mets of Mad Max Scherzer. Another Ronald Acuna Jr. in there for Matt Seidman. Here's another numbered card. It's Jose Abreu, 73 out of 75. And the mix says Super Chat Alert. A Super Chat Alert from Michael King says, here's to the kiddos learning to ride. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's the thing I want to do this fall. I have this vision where we're going to Ohio Pile, and everyone's just riding their bikes and stop for a picnic or something, and it's just a good old time. I guess I'm gonna have to get a pretty freaking amazing bike rack for 5 bikes though. And thank you very much, Michael, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Luke says, what's the best product I can buy for $60? Well, if you like numbered cards, you can get a light box for about $60, $65. Platinum Anniversary Light. Otherwise, $60 doesn't get you much for boxes. Yeah, Michael, I remember doing 20-some miles there with my dad and brother back in the day. It's a great place to hike, too. I like doing the Cucumber Falls Trail, like going across the bridge, turning left when you go across that high bridge, and then just hiking out to Cucumber Falls. That's a good one. It's a great place. All right, let's see what we have in this next one. We're getting into Platinum Anniversary next, by the way. There's just one stack left, so we're almost there. See what the next numbered card or auto is going to be. It's going to be a numbered card here of Shintaro Fujinama. It's a 34 out of 250. Joe says Platinum is sick. I'm thinking maybe as this, by the way, as this bounty gets higher, thinking about maybe changing the number. Because the higher it goes, the harder it's going to be to find. Because, like, for that example, that card's 250. So if next week it's like 300 or whatever, you wouldn't even be able to find it on a purple. So I'm thinking about maybe lowering the number, just doubling it. I don't know, Finn. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Got to let that all play out. So maybe like we might have just like, hey, look at that, another Yoshida, 63 out of 299, purple speckle. What a beautiful signature from Masataka Yoshida. We've pulled his autograph now twice within the last couple boxes. This one here is going to go to the Red Sox owner, which is going to be Jebber. So, Jebber, you got two, not one, but two Yoshida autographs this round. He's got a shot to win the Rookie of the Year this year in the American League with Young going down. Josh Young, the all-star third baseman, with that terrible injury that's likely going to end his season. He might be back in time for the playoffs, but we'll see. There's a nice O'Neal Cruz, 299 out of 350 on the pink speckle. And we wrap this one up with Alexis Diaz. So break K8 is now in the books. We're going to move on to, I really like this product. I think it's great. I think it's affordable, and I like it a lot. It is going to be Platinum Anniversary coming at you next. Just give me a second to put this stuff away. This K8 stuff. Put these commons away. Want to make sure that I can fit it. What I'm trying to do is fit it nice and neatly in like 1.5 rows. I don't want to start a new row in the 5,000 count box. I like to keep it all kind of together. It just makes it easier. When they're sorting, I don't have to use like a divider. All right, so far, if you're wondering how many cards we've gone through, it's been about 4,000. And there's still plenty of more to go. That's only 2 rounds. Next, we're moving into R3, which is Platinum Anniversary. It's 10 boxes. Let me go ahead and get a little Post-it note on the screen. I like to do that, so if you're watching later on, maybe you had to go to bed early because you work early in the morning, you can just watch the replay and be like, all right, let me find my break, and just scrub on through and see where your break starts. Speaking of breaks, let's go ahead and add a couple payments that have just come in. We have Ron Roberts grabbing 2 in break S. So Ron Roberts, thank you very much. You got 2 in there. Jason Simon grabbed 1 in L2. Jason Simon. Daniel Petrico grabbing 1 in L2. And Jose Suarez grabbed 1 in S. So I'll get you an updated list now, and then we'll go ahead and do R3. So let's do the spots open. New list here. So we're doing R3 now. So next we'll do J3. That one is sold out. I'll just keep that up there so I don't freaking forget to do it. L2 now has a grand total of 4 spots left. S, which is the light round, that has, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots left. Then after that, we got Q, which still has a lot of rounds left. It's Did I say 14 before? Why is my math bad on Q? It wasn't 14. I must have accidentally taken off the wrong one. It's still 18 for Q. I must have accidentally deleted them off of S before. Let's see if anything else is close to going tonight. There's M9, which is the jumbo boxes. I like doing jumbos a lot. If people want to grab spots there, there's plenty there. There's 22 left there, but that one sometimes will get some steam. And then beyond that, all the rest are 22 spots left or more. So those will probably be saved for maybe wrap up Wednesday. Let's do R3 right now. Let me go ahead and get into R3 by firing up the randomizer once again, and we'll get you a new team. I'll get you your new teams. Right now, bring this back. List randomizer, go over to R3. We'll grab all of those names right here. 10 boxes. Is there a bounty on this one or not? I can't remember. I'll have to check on Patreon and see. And hit that randomize button, and let's see what everyone's got. 30 teams in here. The last team is Jason Sawyer, so he'll have the Washington Nationals. Justin Allspaw's got the first team, which is the Arizona Diamondbacks, and here's everybody else. Lamar's got the Braves. George Weinert with the Baltimore Orioles. Ian Cooper with the Boston Red Sox. Michael Merriman has the Cubs. Ron Roberts with the Reds. Nick has the Cleveland Guardians. Ron Roberts with the Colorado Rockies. George Weinert with the Chicago White Sox. William Callahan has the Detroit Tigers. Toshiaki has the Houston Astros. Ross has the Kansas City Royals. Jack Holland with the Angels. Chris Garland has the Dodgers. Ron with the Miami Marlins and Milwaukee Brewers. Jonathan Roberts with the Minnesota Twins. Connor T has the Mets. Alexander Vanderstock has the Yankees. Iconics Marketing has the Oakland A's. George Weinert with the Philadelphia Phillies. Justin Williams has the Pirates. Matt Simon has the San Diego Padres. George with the Seattle Mariners. Nick has the San Francisco Giants. Peyton Julio has the St. Louis Cardinals. Matt Seiden with the Tampa Bay Rays. Lamar has the Texas Rangers. Brian Yates with the Toronto Blue Jays. And Jason Sawyer has the Washington Nationals. So there's your list. R3. It's Platinum Anniversary time. 10 boxes. Let's go ahead and see what we can find from these guys. Hopefully it's going to be some good stuff. All right, so here we go. These cards are going to be flipped all over the place, a la 1991 Upper Deck. One of the worst, aesthetically pleasing breaks to go through because the cards are just flipped all over the place. But the overall product is great. Lots of numbered cards, usually 6 numbered cards per round, 1 autograph per box as well. And so you'll have lots of hits, or at least a lot of teams have a good chance of getting some hits. And after this, we go to J3. Steve says, can you give my daughter Claudia a shout out? Yes, definitely. Shout out, Claudia. Thanks for watching. There's Griffin Jacks, numbered out of 50. Very, very nice. Oh man, I love this case. Oh, all the cards are going the same way except for the hits. MJ Melendez out of 100. I love it. Why were some cases so awful that they were going just all over the place? This is great. When they were going every which way, I had to keep flipping them back and forth. It took me like an hour to go through them all, but with these going the same way, that's like, we're on cruise control now for break R3. Awesome. I like that a lot. All right, here's this next one. We got Mike Yastrzemski, numbered to 25. That's going to be a 2 out of 25. 1 autograph per box. Vivon Rodriguez out of 100 on the Atomic Red refractor. So many numbered cards. They're about 2 per stack. Already at 4. Probably have 2 more coming out of this, and also should have an autograph in this stack as well. We've got Jackie Robinson, blue mini diamond. That's 156 out of 199. Daniel says, what's close to selling out? Let me check the list. There's an X-Fractor. Josh Donaldson. L2 has 4 spots left. Josh Lowe. It's a 182 out of 199. Let me make sure nobody else grabbed a spot there, though, because might have picked up another spot or two. Yeah, it did. L2 grabbed another spot. The Wisco Life, so there's 3 spots left there. Michael King as well. Grabbed a spot in S. Put you in there in Wisco Life and L2. Alrighty, so this is now 3. And this is now 7. We'll be getting those rounds in tonight, looks like. So there's that Josh Lowe. What team does the Brooklyn Dodgers go to? It goes to the Dodgers. Hey, autograph right there. Last pack Magic, Willie Randolph. Very, very nice. This one here is going to be stuck to another card. And it's numbered out of 150. So the Yankees with the nice Willie Randolph hit right there. And this one is going to go to the Yankees owner, which is going to be Alexander Vanderstock, my birthday buddy. Nice. Congrats, man. A Willie Randolph numbered auto. I've noticed a lot of the autos in this set are numbered, by the way. Man, I love this case. I love how they're going the same way. Daniel Tozzi just sold out L2, so L2 is now all sold out as well. J3 is sold out, so we got spots in Break S. Daniel, thank you very much. L2 is Chrome Blasters with a bounty. We'll be ripping through those in just a little bit. We'll do J3 next, since that's sold out next, and we'll just kind of go in order there. Let's see what we can find in this next one. Bobby says, if I put the Bywit Jr. up for $1,000, I don't think it would sell for $1,000. Would it? You have other Bobby Witt Jr. batting gloves that have sold. Do you have an authentication on it? If he just flipped you the batting gloves above the dugout or whatever, I don't think they're worth $1,000. But hey, go for it. You can always put up their best offer for $1,000, and then maybe somebody offers you $800, and then if I'm you, I'm taking it. Aaron Judge, 167 out of 199 for the Yankees. Jackie Robinson refractors in there. We've got Jim Bunning, numbered out of 100 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Lots and lots of numbered cards and refractors. Platinum Anniversary, it's a nice one. Anyone try these blaster-wise? I thought the blasters were pretty darn good, too. They're also both signed. Hey, you might go get $1,000 for them. If they're authenticated, if you got James Spence or somebody like that to authenticate the signatures, maybe you can get $1,000 for them. I don't ever really deal with, like, autographed memorabilia. It's mostly just cards. There's Dalton Varsho out of 50, so I would say your best bet's just look up eBay recently sold and see what other similar items have sold for. There's a Speckle Jose Berrios numbered out of 150, 29 of 150 in there. And I said I would check if there's a bounty in this one. We only do the bounties if it's a holdover. This one is not a holdover, so there's no bounty in this round. The bounties we do if the break carries on and we don't sell it out on the first day. We put a bounty on it because then that way that'll hopefully incentivize people to grab a spot or two and also reward people for their patience. Alrighty, here we go. Got Byron Buxton out of 75, Rose Gold Mini Diamond. Autograph should be somewhere in the stack. And there it is. It is a Spencer Strider. Very nice. Strider. That's a good autograph right there. Not last pack Magic this time. This one is going to be Lamar Thomas with the hit. So, Lamar, thank you very much. Got a Puckett right there, numbered out of 100, 10 of 100. Spencer Strider, that's a good one. That's a rookie auto right there of Stride. Lamar Thomas has got to be happy with that one, I would assume. And we're on to the next box. Keith just joined on Patreon. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. I'll tell you what, this break is going so much more smoothly for Platinum Anniversary with all the cards going the same way. Loving it. Alex is good autos so far. Willie Randolph, pretty nice one. Really good player for a long time. Also, nice manager. And now Spencer Strider. Yeah, they're names that you know. It's not like some random bum like Willie Calm or whoever we pulled from Prism. We're like, who the heck is this guy? There's Wander Franco. Out of 100 on the Josh Winder. How many of you have sold your Wander Franco cards and dumped them as soon as you possibly could? There's Joey Bart right there. Numbered out of 299, 284 of 299. On to the next one. Again, there's no bounty, so in case you care about the number, if you would have hit the bounty. No bounty this round. Love this 53 Topps design. Davis says, they said look for 3 Babe Ruth in this set. I know he has a Red Sox card. They have 3 different Ruths. There's Joe Adele out of 150. So did they put him in there in his Braves, Boston Braves uniform as well as the Yankees, maybe? Maybe those were a little bit tougher to find. But yeah, he definitely has a base card in the Red Sox because I remember sorting that one out when they did the team breaks from last week. Kiwi Cards really likes this set. It's a good one. It is a very nice set indeed. All right, on to the next stack here. We've got Bernie Williams. There's Adam Frazier X Fractor. Herman Marquez out of 100. And autograph time. This time it's kind of a B-level autograph. Alejo Lopez for the Cincinnati Reds. Hey, Reds fans are probably okay with that. There's Chris Bassett, Orange Wave out of 25. 6 of 25. For the next box. All right, on to box number 3 here. Here it is. Be time for new Chrome card right there. Let's see what we can find in these right now. In break R3. I see an orange with last name Eats. Probably Gavin Sheets. There's Bernie Williams. That one's going to be numbered out of 299. Let's see a big redemption, says Kiwi Cards. There's Gavin Sheets, 13 out of 25 for the White Sox. Nothing else in there. Michael says, I noticed some offsetting and chipping. Yeah, I noticed some chipping in one of the boxes as well on the bottoms. I don't think I've noticed any off-centering, but it was just like one run of packs I noticed that with. Quality control overall has been pretty good with this, I think, from what I've seen. There's Angel Zerpa. It's going to be a Orange Wave, numbered 31 of 50. And we've got Clayton Kershaw, 92 of 100. And now on to stack number 3. Space cases, how much is it cost to get in some of these breaks you got going? It's all different prices depending on what it is. For the pre-sale prices, the lowest is usually in the 30s. And the I think the most expensive one was like $100, depending on the round. Every round is different. All the prices are listed on Patreon. All right, so Walker Buehler, nice yellow wave out of 75. Actually, it's out of 250 for the Dodgers. There's the kid. I'd like to find that in a parallel. Ken Griffey Jr. X-Fractor of Manny Machado, that goes in a sleeve. A-Rod out of 100 for the Yankees. And we've got Juan Yepez is going to be the autograph right there. Juan Yepez, rookie auto, numbered out of 99. So a nice one there for the Cardinals. Who's got the Cardinals this round in R3? That's going to be for Peyton. So Peyton Julio with the hit. Congratulations. Bradford says, what would you suggest is best to buy? You talk about Chrome anniversary, Platinum anniversary? Probably a hobby box. They're about $110 a piece or so. For a guaranteed autograph and a bunch of numbered cards, you can't beat that. I mean, you can go buy a hobby box of Series 2 for maybe like 80 or 90 bucks, but you're going to get a relic 75% of the time, which is why I think this is a great deal. You could go and buy regular Chrome for like $185 a box and get a guaranteed auto as well, but only 2 numbered cards. There's Bobby Dalbec out of 50 for the Red Sox. This is box number 5, by the way. Gaylord Perry out of 100. Lots of numbered cards in these. And now on to the next stack. White Sox Tom says, PSA 10 Tatis flagship is 31 bucks last sold. Wow. Do not remind me. I was buying a card for 200 to 225 a couple years ago, like a big dumb idiot. Every time I think of that soundbite. Buy more Tatis cards from the investors out there. It just makes me laugh because I definitely bought more Tatis cards. There's John Heasley out of 250. What a terrible investment that was. There's Alex Bregman. I still have a lot of them. Every now and then I'm like, oh, I'll auction one of these off and see if I can get 50 bucks for it. There's Ronzi Contreras out of 99. Matt Brash is going to be the next auto. So the autograph, last pack Magic in the second stack this time. Matt Brash for Seattle for George Weinert. Congratulations to George. Keith, nope, you're still on the list. S will be going tonight, it looks like. There's 7 spots left to go there. So you'll be seeing what the light boxes are all about. We'll be doing 15 boxes. There's Brendan Rodgers out of 99, so it'll be interesting to see. Can you find autographs in those? There's Ron Santo out of 100, red. And we are only halfway through this round. Let me grab the next 5 boxes from the case here. And we'll wrap this one up, and then we'll get into J3. After this one, J3 is a mixer of Chrome. So I think there's some 2022 in there. Platinum Anniversary. I think there's Platinum Anniversary in there. Maybe not. I have to double check the list again. There's 2021 Hobby, 2022 Jumbo, 2023 Jumbo, 2023 Hobby. Should be a good time. All right, we've got Gary Carter right there, which is numbered out of 299. Gary Carter for the Mets. First numbered card out of probably 2 in the stack. There's Nelly Cruz, 38 of 99. Herzog Refractor. Next stack up. Let's see what it can produce for us here. See, there's a gold wave, it looks like. Drew Baker just grabbed one in S. There's Romy Gonzalez. That's going to be your gold wave. We have Cesar Hernandez, which will be numbered out of 299. What's a good price to buy a light box for? I think they're $65. You have to look around and see. You might get a little cheaper at your hobby shop for maybe $60. I had to finish off my drink real quick. Sometimes when you talk for, what are we at now? An hour and 40 minutes, you get a little bit parched. I'll probably have to get another drink as well at some point. Usually go through about 2 of those primes per break. X Factor with the card sticking to it there. Robbie Ray. Here's the next hit, Kervin Castro for the Giants. Who's got the Giants? That's going to be Nick. Nick Laplombara takes that one. There's JD Josh Donaldson, one of the least popular Yankees in recent memory. People don't like him in New York. They're like, why do we have this bum on our team? 410 for a Jumbo Chrome now, says Radford Cards. Yeah, they just keep going up. So he's got to keep those vocal cords all lubed up so they don't get dry. Yeah, that's true. Otherwise, I'll start like coughing and stuff. And who wants to listen to somebody break cards while they're coughing and with a hoarse voice and all that? That's not pleasant. All right, so let's see what we can find in this next box. Alex Verdugo, or Doogie as they call him in New York, out of 250. Or not New York, Boston. Maybe some people call him Doogie in New York, I don't know. But they're probably saying you suck in front of it. There's Nelly out of 100. I don't know, probably see the last of Nelson Cruz. You think he'll be back next year? He's 42 years old. I don't think we'll see too much more of him. There's that Babe Ruth card again. That's the standard base Babe Ruth. Seen that card a million times. I've just officially, by the way, filled up the 5,000 count box. We're 5,000 cards in already. Let me get another box to start filling up. Looks like we only have 3,200 count boxes left, so we'll start on this one. Does the light box guarantee anything? Says Archd. Well, it guarantees you 4 exclusive mini diamond parallels per box, and then you also get about 4 numbered cards. There's no guarantee of an autograph, though. But hey, I don't really know much about it. I've only opened 1 light box so far this year. There's JBJ, Yellow Ray Wave. We're going to open 15 of them here in a second, or a few minutes rather. Frankie Montas out of 100. And on to the next stack. Willie Stargell, Pops from the Pirates. Hall of Famer right there. Also co-MVP of the 1979 season with Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez, can't even talk right now. Jacob Stallings, who had a really bad strike 3 call on him, 12 out of 50 by Angel Hernandez. Anyone see Angel Hernandez miss like 15 strike calls in the game? There's Chas McCormick. This one will be numbered out of 150, 118 of 150. They're gonna have to move to robo strike zones here soon. As much as you hate it, there's just too many missed calls. Some of them are impacting games. Like the Alec Bohm strikeout the other day where an inside pitch with the bases loaded. You know, all it is, you think, what's robot umpires going to look like? Is it going to be like a freaking stoplight behind the plate with red and green? It's going to be like RoboCop back there? Nope. All it is going to be, it's simple. The umpire is just going to be a prop. The umpire will still be back there. It'll be a prop when it comes to calling balls and strikes. And all he's going to do is he's going to have a little earpiece. And when there's a strike, the computer will make a tone. It just says, call that a strike. That's it. So pitch comes in, we'll go beep. That means strike. The umpire just makes his little strike call. That's it. That's all that needs to be done. If there's no beat, he just stands there and just basically calls a ball. That's usually what they do, is they just stand up, don't make a motion, and you know it's a ball. I see Ron Roberts is sent in for 2 in S, along with a couple more. We got Sanford Music grabbing 1 in S, Drew Baker grabbing 1 in S, Ron Roberts grabbing 2 in S, and S is now really getting close. It's down to 3 spots left if anybody wants to get in there. Kenta Maeda Speckle, which is numbered out of 150. I think the robo umps might be a good thing. 212 on the bow out of 299. There's Tay Hall of Fame blue auto Ted Simmons. A very young-looking Ted Simmons right there. This one is a nice hit for the St. Louis Cardinals. That one's going to go to Peyton Julio as well. So Hall of Fame auto of Ted Simmons, number 2 out of 99. Nice card there. Looks like kind of like Tim Lincecum, circa 2015 in that picture. With that flowing hair, Ted Simmons was definitely a compiler. Played a lot of years. Got into the Hall of Fame by just adding up those stats. And Jeremy says, do you do the Immaculate Grid? I've not done that yet on Baseball Reference. I've heard a few of you mention that I should try it out. But I have not really had the time to do that yet. Maybe once, once school starts up and I'm on my lunch break eating my Subway sandwich, I'll go and try it out. Especially at the beginning of the year when we're starting out. Usually the first week, we're just getting our rooms ready and stuff. There's a 37 out of 100 of Juan Soto Red Atomic. Can't believe school's starting up again. I also can't believe how long I've been a teacher. Like, I've been a teacher for 21 years now. And it has just flown by in a flash. My daughter's going off to middle school. She got her schedule today and showed me her schedule. She's all disappointed because she got like coding or some class she didn't even sign up for. That's a nice Stuart Fairchild. It's going to be numbered out of 5. Very nice. Love the low number. That is a beautiful red lava flow. Stuart Fairchild going to the Cincinnati Reds. Ron Roberts gets that one. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I told her, hey, we deal with this all the time. 11 out of 99. You just go and get your schedule changed. No big deal. You go to your guidance counselor and get a form. There's Vita Blue, 55 out of 100. Nothing else in that one. Moving on to the next one. Yeah, coding, like computer. It's like intro to coding. I was like, wait, you don't have a language on there. I remember being disappointed because she told me she signed up for French, and I was like, what? Why the heck would you take French? What use is that going to have for you here in America? You got to do Spanish. I mean, if you're going to France or you're going to live in Quebec, yeah, cool, but Spanish, I think, is the way to go, just because so practical with the amount of Spanish speakers that are in this country already and are still on the way. And she's like, well, my friends took it, and I want to be with my friends. And I was like, well, your dad's a freaking Spanish teacher. Could help you with all your work. And now she has coding, so who knows? Maybe she will switch to Spanish. We'll have to see. I remember when I was in 11th grade, there's Marcus Stroman. They didn't give me Spanish on my schedule, and I was like, what is this? I've had Spanish for like 3 years now, and now I don't suddenly have it anymore. I remember I had to go to the guidance counselor. It was the weirdest thing ever. He had it like all I don't know. He must have had like light sensitivity or something, because his office was like all dark and there's like aquariums everywhere, like sound of running water. I guess he just wanted to be like a really relaxed vibe, but I just felt creeped out. I was like, I signed up for Spanish and I didn't get it. He's like, all right, I'll take care of that. There's Dansby Swanson. And then lo and behold, I go on to be a teacher and teach Spanish. The Swanson's out of 99. Belly Bombs, still in his Dodgers days. That's out of 199. I think that's the only time I ever made a schedule change ever in my life. There's another story about a class. I got duped once by a buddy. Got duped bad. It was 8th grade, and I asked him, wanted to be in his, wanted to be in the classes with your buddy. So I understand my daughter wanted to be in French and be with her friends. It's like, what'd you sign up for, Phys Ed A or B? And he lied to me. He told me Phys Ed B. Well, I would go on to, I'd never even read the descriptions in the course handbook, but I would go on to find the next year that Phys Ed B was for people that couldn't swim. And so we had the same, gym classes, same period and everything. But when it came time to go into the pool, my class was on the other end of the pool in the 3-foot water. And we were just practicing putting our toes in the pool and then gently splashing water on ourselves. There's a Hall of Famer, Jim Rice. Jim Rice for the Boston Red Sox. Ian Cooper will get this one. This one is going to be numbered out of 199. So very, very nice. Back-to-back Hall of Fame autos right there. Yeah, but that was embarrassing. All my friends are jumping off the diving board, and I'm there freaking just sitting there with my ankles in the water on the other side with a bunch of people that are freaking out over, hydrophobia or whatever. Basically, it was people didn't know how to swim. It was awful. Luckily, it was only for half the year or whatever. I don't know. This is the last box in this round. Cummins says, when I was in 11th grade, I didn't even have a lunch period. I got a free pass to ditch a class to grab lunch instead of, and I abused that a lot. You didn't get a lunch period? I feel like I'd be mad if I didn't get a lunch period. But I guess, depending on what your situation was, if you were a walker and you could just walk home for lunch, that would be awesome. That's out of 199. That'd be terrible if you had to go sit in a study hall somewhere and you didn't have lunch, or even worse if you had another class. 141 out of 299. I feel like it's a state law that all students have to have lunch. It's not even an official school day unless the kids are served their lunch. That's why even on 2-hour delays and late start days, sometimes the kids come and they go straight to lunch. On early dismissal days, you might have a big blizzard coming. You got to get the lunch in, or it doesn't count, I guess. At least here in Pennsylvania, I think that's the way it goes. Alex says, my 11th grade year, if you had study hall at the end of the day, you could just leave. 11:30, man, that would be nice. I bet the people that had study hall second period weren't happy about that. That would be a nice one. There's Brandon Lau, X-Fractor. Dansby Swanson out of 100. I always rode the bus when I was in high school. I always rode the bus. I never drove to school. I bought my car when I was 18, so I would have been, I think it was right near the end of my senior year. It would have been too late. And I got my license when I was 16, but I drove my mom's minivan, so that wouldn't have been cool to drive to school. Be hey guys, check out my sweet 93 Dodge Caravan. I would have been look at that soccer mom over there. Plus, my mom needed to do her daily routines and stuff, shopping and whatever. That would have been cool, looking back, to have a car when I was in high school. If only I wouldn't have spent every cent of my money, my entire life, on baseball cards, I could have made it happen. There's Showtime right there. Shohei Ohtani numbered to 199 for the Los Angeles Angels. Mick says, you could have said if this van is a rocket, don't come a knocking. There's Brooks Robinson out of 299. And hey, look at this. What great autographs from Platinum Anniversary. We had 2 Hall of Famers out of the last 2 boxes. Ted Simmons numbered auto, Jim Rice numbered auto, and now we get one of the top rookie autos, Bobby Witt Jr. rookie auto for the Kansas City Royals. And Platinum Anniversary delivers again. Ross Berenstein with the last big hit of this round. Ross, congratulations on the Bobby Witt Jr. rookie auto. A great card right there to wrap this one up. All right, we'll go to the next round now. And the next round, if you're curious about what it is J3. It's a mixer round, so let me go and get all the boxes for you. Break J3. It is a 2023 Chrome mixer round. It will involve a Chrome Jumbo box. It will involve a Chrome Hobby box. And it will involve 5 boxes of Chrome blasters, which are around here somewhere. Let me grab those, and then we'll get going with this. Just have to find my Chrome case. Actually, that Chrome case is still downstairs. I'll be right back. I'll grab that case and we'll get ripping these in a second. All right, I notice more and more every passing day that my downstairs smells more and more like a baseball card shop. It's just got that smell of baseball cards. The entire downstairs just kind of grabs you. I don't know. It can be a good thing or a bad thing, I guess. Got most of my stuff down there. All right, it's Chrome time. So we have all the boxes lined up for this round. It's all 2023. It's break J3. It's sold out. There's a bounty. Let's go ahead and randomize the spots right now. Go to the list randomizer once again. By the way, hitting inside the park homer. Yeah, he's got speed. He's got power. That's one of the most exciting plays to watch, the inside the park home run. Here's J3. We'll copy all of these names. And we'll paste them in right there. And we'll randomize it. And we'll see who gets what. Nathan Oster will have the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's always good news. With the Corbin Carrolls. All right, so here's your teams. Nick says, opening wax packs, smelling the fresh ink off the guards, priceless. That's right. We've got Nathan getting the Diamondbacks. Daniel Tozzi gets the Braves and the Orioles. Patrick White with the Boston Red Sox. Daniel Tozzi with the Cubs. David Walters has the Reds. Casey has the Cleveland Guardians. Ron Roberts with the Colorado Rockies. Josiah has the White Sox. Danielle will have the Tigers. Zach has the Houston Astros. Daniel Tozzi with the Kansas City Royals. Pack Wars with the Angels. Toshiaki has the Dodgers. Bob and Amanda with the Miami Marlins. Kevin Newman has the Milwaukee Brewers. Ian Cooper with the Minnesota Twins. Jake has the Mets. Garrett has the Yankees. Anthony has the Oakland A's. George Weinert will have the Philadelphia Phillies. Daniel Tozzi with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Connor T has the San Diego Padres. George Weinert with the Seattle Mariners. Ron Roberts with the San Francisco Giants. Jason Sawyer has the St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Schultz with the Tampa Bay Rays. Patrick White with the Texas Rangers. Jordan Hennessy will have the Toronto Blue Jays. And Jack Holland will have the Washington Nationals in this round. So let's start off with the blasters. 5 blasters here. Bounties in effect. Card number 250 gets you $250. Am I completely zoomed out? I think I am. It's like, wait a minute. Looks like I'm a little bit too close in the frame, but I guess that's because I have those extra boxes back there, just pushing me a little more into the foreground. All right, so what is there? 32 cards per blaster box. Let's see what we can find in this one. After this, we're doing L2, and then we're doing S, and then we'll see where we're at the rest of the way. Maybe O or Q goes, or maybe Q goes tonight. Maybe not. All right, so there's Mike Trout. Pink cards. You can pull pink cards that are numbered from a blaster. Look at this, Justin Steele autograph. These blasters are pretty nice this year. Cubs auto for Daniel Tozzi right there. Rookie auto of Justin Steele. But the pink autos or the pink numbered cards, they're going to be some sort of refractors. And look at that. That is a Juan Soto short print photo variation right there in his NLCS jersey. Going to Connor T. I've never even seen that card before. That might be a super short print. We have to look that one up on eBay. What a great blaster to start this one off. a Soto short, and an autograph. So blasters starting off pretty darn good, and we'll have more blasters. We got chrome blasters. A whole round of 20 blasters in the next round. So if you like blasters, we got more. L2 is all blasters, 20 chrome blasters. And then after that, we have S, which is Platinum Anniversary. It'll be 15 boxes, and we'll see if that one is sold out yet. I should probably keep an eye on that so it doesn't oversell. There is currently 3 spots left in break S. Here's the next one up. Pink of Kevin Gossman. So unfortunately, this box here doesn't really have anything in it. That just goes to show you, definitely some boxes are better than others. On to the next one. Break J-3. White Sox Thompson is $25 for best offer for the soda. Is that what it sells for? The soda short print's just $25? I mean, that's still not terrible. Here we go with the next of these blasters. Josh Young, Corbin Carroll rookie cards are in there. Anthony Volpe. Matt Olson, who could be the dark horse for the MVP with his 40. What does he have? 43 home runs now? Connor says he's going to keep it for the PC. Nice. Not a bad choice right there. Soto is one of my favorite players. Top 5 guy. Alex says, I went to Target the other day and saw all the Topps Chrome packs were stolen. What? All the Topps Chrome packs were stolen from a blaster? So they opened up a blaster, stole the packs out. That's terrible. Left the blaster behind. Who would do that? Like, why would you even take the chance of getting frickin' caught doing that? I guess nowadays they don't seem to even freaking care if it's under $1,000 or whatever. I think there's some stores out in California where they just lock everything up. There's some like CVS's where literally there's no product in the store. It's all in the back room, and you gotta like place your order on a computer screen, and an employee will bring it out to you because they just got tired of being ransacked all the time. That's awful. Connor likes the chrome variations. They are nice. Definitely nice cards for sure. Michael says that's why everything costs so much money. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That definitely makes the cost of everything goes up when people frickin' do stuff like that. Is this another autograph? A Graham Ashcraft out of 250 auto. So 5 blasters yield 2 autographs. That one's for Cincinnati. And this one in break J3 is going to be going to David Walters with the rookie auto. And there's Kodai Senga out of 350, 336 for the Mets. That one goes to Jake Hudgens. So congrats. Another great blaster. Hey, that's a good one as well. Josh Young Sepia for Texas. Parallel rookie card of, you know, probably would have been the rookie of the year this year if not for that injury. We'll see if his stats hold up. Let's do the hobby box next in this round. Somebody's up getting a drink of water. Hobby box time. Then we got the jumbo box before Four Seam says, I hate living in California. Tell you what, it's a beautiful state. Beautiful state. I've not lived there, but I've seen some things, and, you know, I don't know. I was at Yosemite. I loved it there. I couldn't even imagine a more beautiful place than Yosemite National Park. But there's definitely some problems there that need fixing. Heard a sneeze. Bless you. Hank says my Walmart has a guy that weighs blasters. Is that even a thing? Like, there's no way that you can weigh a blaster and figure out if there's an autograph in there. Like, the ink is not going to add any weight to the box. It's going to be so negligible that you'd have to have like a freaking crazy scale to even detect ink. What's he doing? There's James Outman right there. This is a good rookie auto out of 150. Team color match for the Dodgers. Very nice. That one goes to Toshiaki. Congratulations, Toshiaki. Baden says, do I send the money for Patreon to that email? For Patreon, if you want to sign up, you can sign up there. That's a $40 Ronald Acuna Jr. card right there for Daniel Tozzi. Sign up on Patreon first. You can pay, I think you can pay with PayPal for your monthly Patreon subscription or credit card or bank account. There's Austin Riley. But if you want to grab a spot in a break, 59 out of 99 on the Austin Riley. Nice Braves hit there as well for Daniel. Yeah, if there's like a booklet or something in there, maybe. But who does that? Who takes a scale into Walmart and just starts weighing out blasters? That's so just unethical and just embarrassing. All right, here we go with the other side of the box. Then we'll get into the jumbos, or the jumbo in this mixer round of chrome. I think break 8 is the one that has the multiple years of chrome that I was thinking this one was for a second. Let's see what we can find in this. Next, Titans Adley Rushman. Matt Olson, Dark Horse MVP candidate card was in that stack. See, a couple of payments have come in for Break S. There's another $20 Ronald Acuna Jr. card for the Daniel Tozzi and the Braves. Tyler has grabbed one in Break S. Break S will be going soon. Just about sold out. So Tyler, Capizzoli, and Troy Fowler. That leaves one spot left now in Break S. Just one left there, and then that one's sold out. We're doing Chrome Blasters next. This case that I've been pulling these blasters from, it's a good one. You saw the first 5 blasters come out of it. Pretty good stuff, I would say, with the 2 autos. Seaball says Witt's home run should be a triple in an air. Maybe it'll get corrected. Sometimes after the game, that will change. Squirrel changes mine after seeing it. Iban says, I lagged. Where do I send the money to get into the break? I'm now on Patreon. It says goods and services with the email. Yep. So just copy and paste that email address and choose the break that you want to get in on. Break S, you want the last spot there. You got to hurry quick because somebody could beat you to it. S is probably going to be the last one of the night tonight because the other 2 are far away from going unless everyone jumps into maybe a jumbo round or something like that. All right, there's supposed to be 3 autographs in here. Nothing yet. Not even a numbered card in the first quarter box of that jumbo. Do these 3 packs at a time. Next up, we've got our first autograph. It is Matthew Batten. 4 Seams is back in January where we had rain almost every day for some reason. Yeah, I guess your snowpack on your mountains out there, Yosemite was, I guess, the best in 90 years. So the waterfalls were insane. 26 out of 99 right there. Michael Massey, 26 of 99. So I saw that Yosemite was like, all these people were flocking to Yosemite. I was like, hey guys, let's go to Yosemite Park and check these waterfalls out. And man, they were freaking awesome. Especially, I don't know if any of you have been on the Mist Trail for Vernal Falls. That was insane. You just get pelted with water the entire time going up around this waterfall. It so much adrenaline going up there. I had all the kids in ponchos. And then I was like, you know what? It's like 90 degrees. I'm not even going to wear a poncho. I'm just going to enjoy this. And I just got absolutely drenched. I actually took some videos of that. I should probably release those. You might get a kick out of those. I did not do the Meadows. There is Alex Call right there. I have to go back. There's so much there. We were there for like 3.5 days. So here's the last of this round. Friday was the worst day. It was so crowded down in Yosemite Village. Couldn't even find a parking spot anywhere. Braden says, I said A, but I meant S. All right, so Pow Kick just sold it out. That must be you, huh? Break S is now sold out. So Pow Kick has grabbed the last spot in Break S. So Break S is done. Filled. Thank you very much. It's worth going back to the Meadows. Hey, I'm sure my kids will ask to go back soon. Carlos Correa, 187. The night sky in Yosemite is unreal. I wish I would have laid out and just looked at it. I didn't do that, though. Logan O'Hoppy, 397 out of 499. Now I'm regretful. I got us a house like right in Yosemite Park. Technically, it was in Yosemite Park, but it was still like a 25-minute drive to Yosemite Village. But there was like trees everywhere, so... And I was also like scared of bears. I don't know why, but there's like signs like by every door that says, please make sure these doors are latched. We've had bears break into our house before. And I was like, oh, well, I don't know if I want to be sitting outside at night with bears stalking around the property. All right, so J3's in the books. We're moving on now to break L2, which is 20 blaster boxes of Chrome. So let's see if Chrome continues to wow us. At least these blaster boxes have been pretty good. Kanea says, Patreon for 51 sounds so good. Hey, thanks very much. I appreciate that. So here we go. L2. Get all of these names here. And let's go ahead and mix them up. Yeah, there probably are wolves out there and stuff like that. Not to mention, I'm on a huge Mr. Ballin kick, so I watched like every one of his videos, and some of them had to deal with like missing people just disappearing in Yosemite Park. And I'm like, better be careful there. Made sure my kids never got more than like 5 feet from me. So here we go for L2. We've got Timothy Ray for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Matt Simon with the Atlanta Braves, Cody Dance with the Baltimore Orioles, Daniel Tozzi will have the Boston Red Sox, Robert Shaw with the Cubs, Troy Fowler with the Cincinnati Reds, Jason has the Cleveland Guardians, also the Rockies, Brian Yates with the White Sox, Troy Fowler has the Detroit Tigers, George Weiner has the Houston Astros and the Royals, Daniel Tozzi with the Angels, Jose Suarez has the Dodgers, George Weiner with the Miami Marlins, Jerome has the Milwaukee Brewers, Daniel Tozzi with the Minnesota Twins, Jack Collin with the Mets, Ron Roberts with the Yankees, Ryan Bussey with the Oakland A's, Jason Sun with the Phillies, Jack Collin with the Pirates, Anthony has the San Diego Padres, Toshiaki has the Seattle Mariners, Kevin Newman with the San Francisco Giants, Brian Yates will have the St. Louis Cardinals, Daniel Patrico has the Tampa Bay Rays, the Wisco Life has Texas, Ronald Jarvis has Toronto, and Rob Roberts has Washington. T-Ball says, I enjoyed hiking Taft Point. I think we turned right or whatever. We started off on the Taft Point Trail, then we went up to Half Dome, which is still an amazing 360 view of everything. I think I just picked that one because it's a little bit shorter of a trail. I mean, I had a 6-year-old with me. Didn't want to overdo it on her. But still, maybe Taft Point. I've read about that one. Saw that's a great hike as well. So many hikes in Yosemite, and I will be back. Let me go ahead and count out 20 blasters here. So we'll do, there's 5, 9. Usually I have them counted ahead of time, but for whatever reason I forgot to do so. I'm just going to make 5 stacks of 4. That'll be an easy way to do it. Almost there. Just need to grab 3 more blasters. Yeah, the kiddos did great, by the way, in Yosemite. We one day we hiked 8.8 miles or something like that. Climbed 55 flights of elevation based off of my app. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 20 boxes. All right, L2 folks. Let's see what we can find for you guys in your 20 blaster boxes. Hey, David, you're welcome. Congratulations. Is that your first Beginner's luck right there. I think that might be David's debut break. So we got L2, and then after that, it's time finally to check out, at long last, after a week hiatus, the light boxes of Platinum Anniversary. We got 15 of those, and then that might be it for tonight. I don't think anything else is close to going. Look at this. Ethan Small faked me out. I thought it was an autograph because it was upside down. Shea Langoliers is not going to fake me out. There's your autograph already. This is a hot case. That's 3 autos and about 6 blasters from this case. Very nice. Ryan Bussey takes that one. Let's see if we can stay hot with autographs. Might be a hot case. Here's box number 2 of this round, number 7 overall from this case. Shea Langoliers, rookie auto, gets us going. Seaball says, if you like Yosemite, then you want to go to Zion and Bryce Canyon sometime. You can drive them from Vegas. Nice. I'm thinking about, it'd be cool to just go to every national park. There's a lot of them, though, but my kiddos really liked it a lot. And that's those would be memories they have forever. There's Showtime right there. O'Neal Cruz. Adley Rushman Refractor rookie's a nice one. So a couple nice cards in there, but no numbered cards. We are running a bounty on this one. Card number 250 on the numerator. Here's the next one up. Whole bunch of Topps Chrome this round. And then we'll just hope and pray that the Platinum Anniversary boxes aren't going every which way, because there's freaking 15 of those bad boys. Big Dan went to Yellowstone last year. That's another one on the list. I feel like you probably need at least a week in Yellowstone. It's so massive. Doesn't it go into like 4 different states? Look at that. Charlie Blackmon, red 4/5. I want to get to Glacier Point before it melts. Glacier National Park. For a second there, I thought you meant Glacier Point in Yosemite. Where is Glacier National Park at? Is it up in Alaska? I've not been to Alaska. That would be a cool trip to do. Tell you what, once the kids all grow up and get out of the house, I'm probably going to be checking out all these places I've wanted to see for so long. Big Dan says you want to spend at least 4 or 5 days inside the park. Montana. I think I've seen pictures of that one. Maybe that's next year we'll go there. Eggy Rosario. Here comes a purple. It's going to be Yu Darvish, 139 out of 275. Purple Sonic right there. And on to the next box. Hope we can find some more big hits in here. Mix the new series coming to the Jazz Family YouTube channel, the National and Ballparks Tour. You know what? I should have taken a box and opened it up at Yosemite Park. That would have been cool. There's Showtime. Nice pink refractor. That's probably a $40 buyback card for the Angels. And a Ronald Acuna Jr. base card. Now that's $20. So right there in that box, you got $60 back. That'd be a good one. Maybe that's why these boxes are up in price so much, because of the buyback. I've not done the Shenandoah. You know what? I have done the Blue Ridge Mountains. I've been there a lot. I feel like, not a lot, but probably like 6-7 times, Blue Ridge Mountains. They're not that far away at all. Going through, what was it, Skyline Drive, down through like Virginia and North Carolina and all that. Jordan says, we took our kids into Yellowstone the first weekend in June, saw 12 bears, 7 grizzlies. Man, that would be so cool. They're not aggressive, are they? They're probably used to seeing people, and hopefully they just leave you alone. But that would be kind of unnerving to see a bear, knowing they could just rip you apart. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable like camping out there. Jordan says they could be very aggressive. Yeah, you gotta like really like seal up all your food and everything if you're out there hiking. Gotta have special bear-proof containers if you're staying overnight. 10 minutes into the park. That would, yeah, if I'm just... Jerome says, you don't want them to get used to people. I guess so. They'd be coming up to you all the time, huh? Trying to get food off of you. There is Brian Bayo. That's a 30 out of 350. I've ever been to... I can't even see what that says, Joseph. I think you got a weird autocorrect there in some other language. Shohei Ohtani Sepia. There's another $40 card. Saw a bison at like Needles National Park or something out in Wyoming. I forget the name of it. Something like that. I just kept wanting to get closer. I was so like awestruck by this giant 1,000-pound bison just sitting in the forest. I got pretty close. Behind a tree. I figured if this thing runs at me, I'll just get behind this big tree and I'll be faster than it, but it was probably stupid to do that. Big Dance's Needles is beautiful. Yeah, it was pretty freaking amazing. I feel like I should just run to like a Winnebago and just go to all these places out west. So many just cool places out there. Some of you guys that already live out west are like, yeah, we see that all the time. We go there. It's in our backyard. But for us East Coasters, it's almost like going to a different country. Just as you can go canoeing in Pymatooning. Yeah, that's not too far. Pennsylvania's not bad. Yeah, I would not want to be charged by a bison. I'm glad I didn't get gored, that's for sure. Here's the next blaster up. Adley Rushman's in there. Matt Olson a couple times. Got a numbered pink card there. It's a pink refractor, so these pinks can be numbered. 31 out of 399. If they are refractors or some sort of parallel. Nice Carlos Correa right there. All right, there are 10 blasters left after this one. Seaball says, we don't have mountains in Pennsylvania after seeing the Sierra Nevada. Yeah, isn't it crazy? We got up in Yosemite to like 9,000 feet of elevation. That's, I think the highest point in Pennsylvania is like 2,000 some feet, Mount Davis, which is nothing compared to how high you are up there. Almost 2 miles up. That's crazy. And all those roads just winding up the side of a mountain. Like, my daughter Olivia's like, why is there no guardrail here, Dad? It's like, Dad, go slow. She's like looking down out of her window. It's like a sheer cliff drop off going up to the top of some of these mountains. What was it? Glacier Point Road or something like that? Glacier Road. Awesome stuff, though. Here's this next one. Got Break S coming up next. Nick Lodolo's right there. Wilson Contreras in there as well. Another Showtime card. And Mitch Haniger. On to the next one here. Pikes Peaks 14,000. Man, that's high. Nick says, that's freaky driving up the mountains. It's worse in Central and South America. Imagine a narrow lane going up the side of a mountain. Yeah, that would not be good. Maybe like also probably wide enough for like one car. So like another car comes, you're like, oh, what do you do? There's a Story Ruiz. That's going to be numbered 464 out of 499. A hit for the Oakland Athletics, and that one's going to go to Ryan Bussey. So, Ryan, congratulations on your hit. You get an autograph out of a blaster box. 8 blasters left to go this round. Probably be here tonight till like 1 a.m. or so, I would imagine, if that Break S takes an hour. Time now for break L-2. Nick says there's 276 people watching, 8 likes away from 100. Let's get over the hump. It's a like spike time. 91 likes. Thanks everybody that's hit that like button. I appreciate that. As we check out our next blaster here, Pete Alonso, pink. And unfortunately, no number. Hey, we're already over 100, 104. Quick like spike. Thanks, guys, for hitting that like button. I really appreciate that. Up to 109 now. Thank you very, very much, folks. Tomorrow will be a Patreon preview. I'll show you what the Patreon packages have. I think Wednesday might be Box War Wednesday. My case of Archive Signature Series, I don't think is showing up till this weekend. Throwback Thursday this week, I sold that spot today. It's going to be a 2017 Immaculate box. We're looking for Aaron Judge's rookie auto in there. Those boxes are tough to find. When I was trying to find the price, it's like, all right, let me check. What's this box even worth? There's not even any listed on eBay. And I was like, all right, let me find recently sold. Only one had sold recently in the past, like, whatever eBay keeps track of. Tallboy says, what's your total number? What total number is your subs? Well, I can see the exact number if you want to know. Let me check it out. 146,053. Just hit 146 today, actually. So thank you very much, everybody that has hit that subscribe button. 146K hit today. Chad says, originally I'm from Morgantown, West Virginia, now in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hope to be joining your Patreon soon to get into the breaks. You're my new favorite breaker, by the way. Thanks, man. Glad to have you aboard. Tallboy says, I signed up 4 years ago. Very nice. I appreciate that, man. There's CJ Crone, 134 out of 150. And we've got Joe Musgrove there as well. Here we go to the next one. Yep, I still go to Dave Matthews concerts. I went to one this year in Burgettstown, Pennsylvania. Great show. I've still yet to meet any of the band members in person. Kind of stinks. Never met any of them. And I've been to over 100 shows. The Mix says, I'm calling it a night, have to get to work by 8 o'clock. All right, man. Thank you very much for moderating tonight. The Mix is off to bed. I'm going to be in that same boat here soon. We have to get up early. iBaton says, we're on a family vacation to Pocono Mountains, having a watch party for my first break with you, Jabs. Can we get a little shout out to get the family hyped? Definitely the iBaton family in the Poconos. Thanks for watching. That's about 5 hours away from me on the other side of the state. But I've been in the Poconos before. I was there one time. That's the only place I ever rode a horse. That's the Pocono Mountains. Nice little retreat up there. Let's see what we have in this next box. Unfortunately, nothing crazy. Vaughn Grissom's Sepia rookie card. 3 boxes left in this round, and then it's time to break open some light boxes for the first time ever in a large scale format here on this channel, which we call Break S. Dave himself seems like a genuine dude. Yeah, it'd be cool to like run into. I guess he like rides his bike around the parking lot before the shows. Sometimes he runs into people, talks to them. James Outman right there. Got a nice Gunnar Henderson Prism Refractor. And we've got 2 boxes left. Here's the next one. One of these days, I bet you I'll meet Dave Matthews. Just be like... Just like to shake your hand, man. I learned to play guitar because of your music. Here we go with this second to last box in this round. Purple, Nick Lodolo, number 243 out of 275 for the Cincinnati Reds. Who's got that one? Reds go to Troy Fowler this round. And now we're down to our very last box in this round. L2. Roger Waters is super nice from Pink Floyd. Yep, I did buy a Taylor, yep. I haven't played it all this summer. I should probably pull it out and play a little bit. Still in the case, played it a few times. Last box right here. And final card in this round is going to be an Alex Bohm Sepia. So L2's wrapped up. I think we got one more round left on the night. Judging based off of the numbers, it looks like S is sold out, but I don't think we'll get any other rounds sold out tonight. The next closest to going is 18 spots left. So break S coming up next. Logan says, do I have to join the $5 tier to get in the breaks? Or can I get a custom amount? Nope. It's $5 will get you access to any break, anytime, at any point. So you don't have to do anything more than that. Basically, L2 opens the door, gets you in the club, and then whenever you want to grab a spot in any video or any break, you can. Sometimes when there's one spot, that might fill quickly. For example, like if it's a Throwback Thursday with just one box, that might go off the board fairly quick. But usually for the breaks, I try to get multiple rounds so that if you want to participate in a break, you'll be able to. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Randomize the spots for Platinum Anniversary. It is the Light Box. Light Box is here at midnight on the East Coast. This is likely going to be the last round, so let's go over to break S. And we'll take all of these names here and copy and paste them all over here. And then we'll go ahead and mix them all up and see who everybody gets. Hit that randomize button, and here are the results. Ian Cooper is the last person, so he will be the Arizona Diamondbacks, and here's everybody else. Daniel Tozzi will have the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ian Cooper will have the Atlanta Braves. Ron Roberts with the Baltimore Orioles. Jason Sawyer has the Boston Red Sox. Tyler has the Cubs. Ron Roberts with the Cincinnati Reds. Alexander Vanderstock has the Cleveland Guardians. Daniel has the Colorado Rockies. Brian Yates has the White Sox. Samuel Hitt has the Detroit Tigers. Ron Roberts with the Houston Astros. Powell Kick has the Kansas City Royals. Toshiaki has the Angels. Michael King with the Dodgers. Jose Suarez has the Miami Marlins. Brian Yates has the Milwaukee Brewers. Drew Baker has the Minnesota Twins. A.F. Rizzo has the Mets. George Weiner has the Yankees. Troy Fowler has the Oakland A's. We got Daniel Toz with the Philadelphia Phillies. Jack Holm with the Pirates. Keith Guidry with the San Diego Padres. George Weiner with the Seattle Mariners. Sanford Music has the San Francisco Giants. Michael King with the St. Louis Cardinals. Daniel Tozzi with Tampa Bay. And then we've got, he also has the Rangers. Ron Roberts with Toronto. And Ian Cooper has the Washington Nationals. So let me grab this case. It's time to check it out. I really, really like the Platinum Anniversary hobby boxes, but what about these light boxes? Are they any good? Let me grab this case. It's 15 boxes. So many boxes to open. That'll probably take an hour to go through all of these. I think we're all zoomed out now, ready to go. Alrighty, 16 packs per box. Here we go. 15 boxes. Let me count them all out. There should be 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 plus the one on the camera. That's 15 boxes. Alrighty, lots and lots of packs to open up. Lots and lots of parallels here. 4 numbered cards per box on average. 4 black and white mini diamonds on average. How about the guess on the autos? Casey says, does anyone have a guess on the number of autographs? I'm going to guess 5. I have no idea. I'm just going to throw 5 out there. Logan says, can you tell me what an average break spot costs? Yeah, the lowest ones are in the 30s, mid to upper 30s. The highest ones are around 100. I think this one here was, I don't even remember what this one was. They're always cheaper if you buy them in advance as well, by a couple bucks. And this one here, for example, was maybe, I don't even remember. What was it? I see maybe 50-something, upper 50s for 15 boxes. All right, here's the first one. Adolis Garcia gets it rolling out of $2.99. Is there a bounty on this one? There is. So we got to take a close look. That's a 144. Pay attention to those numerators. The mini diamond cards aren't numbered. Michael, hello. I guess I should say good morning. There's Frankie Montas, 64 out of 99. It is now 12:07 a.m. Here on the East Coast. Only 9 p.m. out there on the West Coast. When I was out in California, I stopped off at a hobby store, a baseball card store, just to see, because I was like, maybe I can make a video out here too while I'm at it. So I was like, hey kiddos, let's, there's a card shop on the way to Yosemite here, and I forget the name of the town. Let's stop in there. It was like freaking like, I don't even know, like 10 something in the morning, and there's like a baseball game on. I was like, oh, it's probably replaying. Then I noticed it was live, and that was so weird. So the day games on the East Coast here at 1 are actually going on over there at like 10. There's a nice Ohtani X-Fractor. It's not going to be numbered. It's still a sweet card. 22 out of 100 on that one. And Tommy Lasorda is out of 199. So from that first box, as expected, 4 numbered cards and an X-Fractor. Not too shabby. On to the next one. Hoping for 5 autos. if you like what you see here, these boxes do run about $65 a piece. If you're wondering, like, should I pick one of these up for myself? See what kind of stuff comes out of 15 boxes. Give you a good idea if these are worth it. I'm looking around because I might have to go and grab an extra box to house these cards in. Got a little bit of room left, I guess, in my 3,200 count box here. All right, next one up. Man, I like that the cards are going the same way. We had some terrible luck in the last week. Fergie Jenkins, 198 out of 199. All the cards just flipped all over the place. 12 out of 75. Looks like we got some nice cases. Hideki Matsui, 12 out of 75. They like the cards going the same way, for sure, over what we were dealing with last week. Literally every other card was flipped upside down. This is just box number 2 out of the 15 that we'll be doing. After this, I'll probably go and have a nice big bowl of Raisin Bran. Chad says, are you a college football fan? I'm not. I don't follow any sport except for baseball and primarily Major League Baseball. I'll look at minor league stats from time to time, but I don't really follow teams in the minors. There's a nice Ray Waved Glavin. It's 233 out of 250. Mini diamond card there as well. And no autographs yet. There's a 10 out of 199 on the Christian Pache blue. And that's box number 2 in the books. 15 boxes that we're doing here. Let's move on to the next one. Take this empty case and toss it down the stairs. Box number 3. Chattanooga Lookouts is a minor league team here affiliated with the Reds. We don't have too many minor league teams around here. Altoona is about an hour and a half away from me. That's the AA team for the Pirates. We also have a independent league unaffiliated team. The Washington Wild Things is about almost an hour away. I don't really ever go to many minor league games. I've been to a few Washington Wild Things games just because it's super cheap. Like $5 gets you in the door. There's like nobody there, so it's kind of peaceful. Bobby Doer, 42 of 150. Got a mini diamond. Barry Larkin, Steve Garvey, 242. Just missed the bounty by 8. Steve Garvey for the Dodgers. You used to get autos in the vertical box. The horizontal box is the hobby box. The vertical box that you're looking at now is called the light box. There's no guarantee of an auto. I don't know what the chances are of finding an autograph in here. We're going to try to find out. They're not, it doesn't seem to be all that great. The odds are listed here. And I see refractor. I'm looking for autos. I don't even see any autos listed on these odds. Oh yeah, autograph pink refractor, 1 in 298. So I guess you'll find them, but 1 in 298. So 298 divided by 16. Maybe 1 per case. Man, I take back my 5 pick and changing it to 1. Lots of parallels in these, but it appears that it's few autos. There's an X-Fractor of Andrew Jones, Christian Yelich out of 250. So I think at that price point, $60, you might as well just go and buy the hobby box and get that guaranteed auto. We had some great autos from Platinum Anniversary in the hobby box round. Richie Ashburn's numbered 87 of 100. Some great autos. Bobby Witt Jr., multiple Hall of Fame autos as well. That was a great round. So I think that the hobby boxes are definitely the way to go. Although the blaster boxes that I opened up seem to be pretty nice as well. Light boxes are, I guess, more for parallel collectors from what I can see so far. I mean, we still have a good, 10, 11 boxes to go here. The red of 5 was 1 in 7,000 packs on a blaster. Man, that's a tough pull. Love the reds out of 5, so those are great. It's kind of like almost pulling a 1 of 1, but not really. It's still pretty freaking good. It's about as close. That is as close to a 1 of 1 as you can get without getting a 1 of 1. It's like the next best thing. Those beautiful reds out of 5s. Here's Marcus Semien, 14 out of 100 on the red atomic refractor. There's Jeff McNeil, mini diamond, 38 of 199 on the Moose, blue mini diamond. Alex says, I pulled a 1 of 1 out of a Platinum Blaster. That's awesome, man. Pokey Cave says, if it's out of 5, it's a big hit. It certainly is. It's a very nice hit. There's Ted Williams, the Splendid Splinter. I don't know why, but I've been thinking about the 54 set today on a couple different occasions. I'm like, I think that's next. I need to start getting some 54 Topps cards on my PC. It's like, I don't have an Ernie Banks. I don't have a Hank Aaron. I don't have the Ted Williams. There's a 137 out of 150. So somebody asked me a question in a previous live stream. Like, what's your next card? You went for Clemente this year, Clemente's rookie card. What's next up for you? And I think it's going to be a Hank Aaron rookie card is next on the docket. I remember I bid on a Hank Aaron PSA 1 about a year ago, and I came in second place on it. It was on eBay. I usually don't like bidding on eBay because I can't actually see the card for myself. I feel like if I'm going to buy an expensive card like that, I really want to look it over. I want to because even if there's like a little smudge on the case, that would bother me if I'm going to be paying that much. I would like a pristine case and all that. And I feel like a lot of the cards you see on eBay anyway are just a little off-center. They're just not perfect. What about a 52 man? Oh, I have that one already. There's Evan Longoria, 40 out of 199. That was my big pickup 2 years ago. Or a year ago at the National, I guess. Torrey Hunter, 1 out of 99. John says, what cards are these? This is a new release. It's 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. It just came out about a week ago. It was delayed for over a year. It's the 53 Topps design they're using. You might recall back to last year they had 2021 Platinum Anniversary with the 52 Topps design, or maybe it was 2 years ago that they had that. There were those red boxes. Now we got these guys here. There's Carlos Delgado. I have no idea why it was delayed. Dalton Varsho, 203 out of 250 on the yellow Ray Wave. I understood Big League being delayed. Remember, Big League was delayed for like ever. 2021 Big League came out a year late. There's Edward Cabrera, 130 out of 199, but that was delayed because of those stupid toys in there. Those little figurines. They couldn't get them from China because of the whole pandemic and supply chain issues or whatever, so I guess I understood that. And then they just totally skipped 2022 Big League. They didn't even make it because they got so far behind. Which kind of stinks. So you never get to see J-Rod or Bobby Witt's Big League rookies. Grade Atlanta Wade says, did you see Ohtani and Trout both signed the World Baseball Classic at bat? How much is that worth? I don't know. Doesn't Trout own them? Isn't there 3 of them and Trout owns them all? That's got to be worth a pretty penny for sure. An iconic moment of 2 teammates facing off, both signed. Chat says, nice to see these boxes have cards with the same orientation. I know, it makes it so much easier. The hobby boxes were like this as well. These are all brand new cases, so we got lucky. Them going the same way probably makes the break twice as fast. I'm having to flip all the cards over again. The lights do have a chance of an auto, but it's long odds. It looks like maybe 1 per case. I saw that there was odds, 1 in like 298 packs on the back of the pack. There's a 76 out of 199. 243 out of 250. Randy Johnson, 243, just missing the bounty. It was in the ballpark. 7 off. Well, we'll open 15 of them. We'll see how many autos we pull. Then you'll have a really good sample size. I opened 1 of the boxes from this case in the preview video last week, so we'll know from this full case how many autos came out of it. Looks like one, I'm guessing now, after reading the odds on the back. Originally I said 5, not even knowing anything about the odds. Keith says, I hope to get everything straightened out on Patreon. If not, maybe tomorrow. All right, man. I don't know if I can help with anything, but just let me know. We got Clayton Kershaw, 49 out of 99. Nice green right there. And Salvi Perez, 98 out of 250 there as well. In that one. All right, so my box is now all filled up. My 3,200 count box. Rather than running and grabbing a new one, I'll probably just make a couple stacks here and then I'll get it put away later. How many boxes do we have left? 6, 8, 9 boxes left. We've only opened 6. Still plenty of time to go here with Platinum Anniversary. Maybe I will vacate this Polanco $10,000 box. Just get all the cards out of here. Put them on. It's all these rainbows. Maybe that's what I'll do. Somebody spent a ton of money on this. Making Polanco rainbows, and I sold off all the autographs finally the other night. Still no autograph yet. But let's see what we can do here. There's Luke Voigt. Got a mini diamond of Michael Chavis. Torrey Hunter, 170 out of 299. Dan says, looks like Hobbies the best value. There are still spots in R4. Hey, we finally have one. There it is. Those pink autos. Jared Walsh on-card auto. Number to, wow, just 15. They're tough to find, these pink autos. I think that's the only option. There it is. There's potentially the only autograph. Christian Pache is a 24. So that one goes to the Angels. The Angels are owned by Toshiaki, and right here's the odds. 1 in 298. Autograph pink refractor, 1 in 298. They are very nice. So I guess, are they all going to be numbered out of 15 if that one's numbered to 15? So the autos, they're tough to find, but they could be quite valuable if they're numbered to just 15. JY says they all are indeed numbered to just 15, which makes it a very nice chaser there. So this is kind of like these light boxes are kind of like the Allen and Ginter Chrome cases where you get one autograph card per case. Pretty much the same premise. Although you get those X Factors, maybe about 1 per box. 41 out of 199 on the DJ LeMahieu. And we've got Jake Myers, 23 of 75 right there to wrap up that box. There is 8 boxes left, including this one. Packwar says, come on, guys, let's sell it R4. Jumbos have 3 autos times 5, 15 total autos. Let's check how those are going right now. I think there's a lot of spots left in those. I'll check it out for you, though, and see how those are doing. Get logged back into PayPal. I think there's still a ways away. We might just save those for maybe even next week. I'll do wrap-up Wednesdays when there's breaks that are like pretty close to going, that I know that we'll sell just a few spots and have them go, but I think the next closest one to going is like 18 spots away. So we might just give these a whole extra week to sell and maybe up the bounty to like $300 if no one hits it this week on all the unsold breaks. And I will make the number easier to find. Maybe next week make the number 150 times 2. Because the higher that number goes, like, for example, if I made it 300 in this, like, you wouldn't be able to find it in most of these sets, most of these parallels. Like, if it's out of 299, you have no chance. So maybe make it like 150 and times 2. AJ Alexi right there. 16 out of 25 on the John Heasley. We've got Doc Gooden, 66 out of 150 for the next one there. Yeah, R4 currently has 24 spots remaining, and the Jumbo has 22. Curtis Terry just popped out, and that's kind of a terrifying. I don't know why, but that picture kind of scares me. Looks like he's so mad at me for making fun of his crappy autograph. 164 out of 299. And Yastrzemski's a 4 out of 150. Jay White says, Braves run real, love it. Yeah, so much power up and down that lineup. That is a scary lineup to face. That'd be kind of cool to see the Braves and Orioles face off. Those are the two best teams in their respective leagues. We'll see what happens. You know, they get into the little 5-game series. Anything can happen in that. World Series bound, hopefully. It'd be nice to see them in the World Series. I like the Braves. I like watching big superstars on the big stage, so I would love to see Ronald Acuna Jr. there. And then from the Orioles, you have a bunch of youngsters. Young, promising rookies and young stars. I mean, really nice to see how they fare. Although MLB would probably rather have a large market there. Why not set the bounty for Jackie Robinson at 42? Maybe if the, maybe 192 out of 199 right there. Connor Wong. I usually like to tie it to how much the jackpot is. There's a 64 out of 75, which is why if it gets to 300, I would just divide it in half. I don't think the O's probably have enough pitching. We'll see. They still are pretty good, but I don't know. You always got to watch those Astros. I feel like the Astros are a sneaky good team. They're not in first place right now, but they know how to win in October. So, I don't know. I feel like if I had to bet money now and pick a team, I'd probably have to say the Astros are going to be the team to win that freaking league again. There's a 14 out of 99. There's just Justin Verlander now. He knows how to pitch in the postseason. Got Ozzie Smith right there. Is Break A happening tonight? 7 out of 250. Break A has a lot of spots left to go. It has 21 spots left to go. And the thing is, typically when it gets really late around here, then that's less spots are able to be sold because there's less people that are still awake and watching. Next up for Break S. It might just be one that takes an extra week. Sometimes they take 2 weeks. I think that one just opened up this week, new and fresh. I bet you we get it sold next week. And there'll be a bounty in there as well, and it'll be up to probably like $300 next week. And I'll make it a little easier to hit too with a lower number instead of going 300, because a lot of those parallel cards are numbered to 250 or 299 in Chrome. So we'll probably reduce the number down to 150. So lots of different parallel sets have a shot at it. Let's call it 150 times 2, $300 for the bounty. There's Ryan Vlade, 45 out of 99. Orlando Cepeda, Speckle. Dave Stewart is 31 out of 50 on the gold parallel. Fergie Jenkins there next. Nico Horner. Mitch Haniger's a 143 out of 299. That's the next hit. Mini diamond of Brooks Robinson there. And Roger Maris is a 48 out of 50 on the gold. All right. Next box up. There is 5 boxes left, including this one. So we're getting down to the end of the night. Probably another 10, 15, 20 minutes here or so. After this, I'll probably go and have a bowl of cereal and then probably shave. I haven't shaved for like a week. I've got some crazy stubble going on. I have to like hack it all off. I always wish that I would have not let it go this far. You know how it's like when you don't shave for a while. It's a little bit tougher. I feel like I'm due for clean shaven face. All right, here we go with this next one. Brian Anderson's a 173 out of 199. Got Trent Grissom in there as well. Patrick Wisdom. Jorge Mateo is a 96 out of 299. 96 out of 299. And a disgusted Brandon Belt. He just looks so mad. Like, just terrible. Angry picture of Brandon Belt. He is literally snarling on that card. So him and Curtis Terry have some unflattering pictures in this set. We've got Austin Meadows as a 44 out of 50 on the gold refractor. Trent Grissom right there. And Luis Aparicio is a 272 out of 299. On to the next box. Definitely looks like the Platinum Anniversary Hobby is the way to go by a mile. Hands down, slam dunk, 100%. So I'll continue buying cases of those. The light, they're nice, but a distant, probably third place for this product. I'd probably put the blasters second. Although, I don't know. I mean, you can get 2 blasters for the cost of a light box. Maybe I just had some really good luck with the blasters. The first 2 blasters I ever opened in this, I pulled autographs out of. There's I thought those were like indentations over there in those lights for a second. I thought that was a quality control issue. I always try to point those out when I see them. There's Doc Gooden again, 108 out of 199 on the blue. X-Factor of Stephen Kwan rookie card. And Dale Murphy's at 206 out of 250 on the yellow Ray Wave. The blasters are $29.99 at Walmart. So $30 for the blasters. These light boxes are $60. So 2 blasters equals 1 light box. I still think it's gotta be the hobby boxes all the way for this product. JY says, I bought 2 blasters. I pulled 1 auto. Would have got more, but they're very hard to find in my area. Chet says, do you have a PC of any Ohtani? Does your PC have any 10 Ohtanis? Yeah, definitely. I've got the gold Ohtani rookie card from Update. Also, I've been picking up Ohtani rookies. What else do I have here? My recent PC pickups. I picked this one up. It's a PSA 10. I pulled this one out of a Slabs of Heat box, and I had to have one for myself, so I went out and bought one. PC pickups. I should probably do a video on those, maybe like every month, because I do buy cards that I want, but they just end up going to my slab box and no one ever knows about them. But I did a video before pickups for a couple months ago, and people seem to like seeing what I'm picking up. 81 on the Sandberg. And we've got Yastrzemski. It's a 10 out of 75. All right. There's 3 boxes left on this evening. Alex says, I just grabbed the same card. Nice. Yeah. First Bowman Chrome Acuna. I felt like that was a good pickup. I bought it about maybe a month ago. Still too lazy to take it downstairs. I just opened my mail in here and put them off to the side. Slab case is downstairs. Should probably put that in there before it gets lost in the shuffle of all the other cards that are all over the place in here. Alrighty, here's this next one. Riley Adams is a 133 out of 150 on the Speckle. We've got Big Mac, Mark McGuire. Mini Diamond, there's Jared Walsh. That's going to be 7 of 10. Pulled his autograph earlier. Nice, low-numbered Jared Walsh. His auto was out of 15. And the next stack of 8 packs here. Early Win. Nice name right there for pitcher, having the last name Win. 118 out of 299. It's much better than Bob Walker, Grant Balfour, for sure. Trying to think if there's any other terrible names. There's a Juan Soto. I think that's a photo variation right there of the Juan Soto. Very nice. Flipped upside down. I don't think I've seen that card before, so I feel like that's a photo variation for the Washington Nationals right there. Very nice pull. You have to do some research on that, Ian Cooper, and see if indeed it is a short print of Soto. If so, it's our second Soto short print of the night. And on to the next box. This would be the second to last box of this evening, by the way. Let's see what we can do here. Storm Davis, there's a name from the past. That's a good one. Storm Davis. What a name. All right, here we go. Tyler Megill, Mini Diamond. 28 out of 250 on the Larry Doby yellow Ray Wave card. X-Fractor of Helio Ramos. Hey, Wander Franco. Would have been a great card. Hopefully those allegations aren't true. I'll still sleeve it. Probably no one's buying it right now until we see how it shakes out. There's a Josh Bell numbered 98 out of 299. And after this stack, we just have one box left. Altuve was named Player of the Week. Nice. Altuve. Slam dunk Hall of Famer in my book. He's one of those guys that just looks like he's on that path. He may have already done enough to get in the Hall of Fame. Let's check out Jose Altuve's stats and check his Hall of Fame tracker numbers and all that good stuff. Career WAR of 48. That's not enough, so he doesn't have it yet. But, I mean, career 307 average, over 200 career home runs. Almost 2,000 hits. He's 7 hits away from 2,000. So he's 33 years old. If he plays another 7 years, he'll get the stats to get in there. Hall of Fame Monitor has him right now at 161. 161 is really good. Likely Hall of Famer is 100. So Hall of Fame, he's on the track for sure. There's Mackenzie Gore, 207 out of 250. Hall of Fame standards. Currently he's at 41 on the batting. The average Hall of Famer is a 50 score, so right now, probably borderline. There's a 1 out of 100. Rob, if you want to look at the Wander Franco allegations, you got to Google it. Just Google Wander's name. It's all over the internet. We won't talk too much about it here since it is a sensitive subject, but it is not good news. All right, here's our last box of the night. The Soto variation is actually on eBay right now for $120. So, Ian, nice job, man. Got a nice card coming your way in a Soto variation worth probably about at least $100. All right, here we go. This is the last box of this evening. Thank you very much for being here tonight, everybody, on this Team Break Tuesday on a Monday. I guess technically now it's Tuesday. Here at 12:39 a.m. on the East Coast, our last box. We've been live for 3 hours and 10 minutes. For all of you that have been here the entire time, I appreciate it. And even if you just tuned in for just the last couple minutes, still glad to have you along for the show. If you'll check out tomorrow's video, we'll be ripping open and previewing the August subscription boxes for Patreon, hoping to find our first autograph, 193 out of 199 for the month. Boom boxes produce 0 autos. The Awesome Box produced 0 autos, and we're going to keep trying. We don't want to get shut out. Seabolt says Altuve's got a legit shot at 3,000 hits. He sure does. He needs about 1,000 more, 287. So, I mean, if he just averages 140, 150 hits a year for like 7-8 years, he'll be there. Yeah, really good shot at it. We'll see what happens. He'll probably get there, maybe around age 40. Big thing is, can he stay healthy? Gotta stay healthy. And gotta continue to produce. Now, Altuve did look like, for a little while, he had that one down season. It was like, is this it for Altuve? Is he done? It was 2020 at 219. And it's like, man, what happened to this guy? 2020 was a weird year, though. Some guys had some really off years, and he was one of them. 219 batting average, OPS of 629, which is abysmal. Of course, smaller sample size with only 60 games. But then he bounced back and was an all-star the next 2 years. Derek Jeter. Hey, we got a Derek Jeter photo variation short print right there for the Yankees. So another nice hit. This one here is going to go to Yankees owner George Weinert. So, George, congratulations on the short print. If the Soto's worth $120, that one's probably in that same ballpark as well. And our final parallel of the night is a 267 out of 299 on the Teal Lava Flow, and Stephen Ridings is the final card of this evening. So there you have it, folks. That is the Team Breaks. Thank you very much for being here again for the last 3+ hours. I'll go ahead and get these all sorted over the next week. Also, I'll be starting to work on the $99 tier over the next week, trying to get those out in the mail by next Monday. So have a fantastic rest of your Monday or Tuesday morning now. And I hope to see you tomorrow for our Patreon preview video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.